is good or not.
86. What?
You asked me to roll a D100. I got
no,
an 80.
I was just throwing that out. Oh, hey there.
Hey.
Hello,
Yeah, don't.
friend. I'm just recording this just to have it.
He records everything. Lord knows where he keeps it on his hard drive. One would think endless audio data would stack up eventually.
You should see the fucking the actual recordings. If you look at that videos, they're normally like up to 9 hours long.
Right here at the bottom, FryoKnight. Here's a link to all the books and character sheets.
Yeah, you want to use character sheets.
All right, here we go. Marvel superheroes.
I'm actually doing this as a video, and I'm following along on the book, like what section we're in, just so I can figure out how to do this myself.
Editable character sheet.
Yeah, you'll want to get a PDF editor, so just your basic Adobe or something like that.
Yeah. I actually got that already. I'm just download. There we go. Trying to remember where all the tabs are. Yeah.
I thought of you for this game because since you don't have Chummer, it would be kind of hard to play in that campaign, that living campaign that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we could make it work somehow, but we would have to talk to the character gen people and.
Yes. So my resource. All right.
Yeah,
well, it didn't download perfectly, but I can edit it. Yeah. Some of the ability tabs are kind of cut off.
Ooh.
On mine, like I can like your fighting, agility, and all those tabs. The numbers show up perfectly fine. And so does the drop-down menu. But when you change it to, like say poor, you don't see poor. You just see the top part of the P and what you can assume is the two O's. I've worked with it before. I can make this work.
If you would like, I'll just follow along and add the numbers and the things in a correct version.
You can also print it out. I don't know if it'll print out wonky, but maybe you can print it out and write along.
Yeah, I do prefer having the PDF up on the Google Drive, so that way I can peek at it.
Yeah, and if it comes out, it should come out fine on your end. It's probably something with my compression or something. But yeah, I can make this work.
All right. So the very first thing we need to go ahead and do is, of course, make sure you have the books. Once you do have everything downloaded, just let me know. The main book you will need is going to be called the Ultimate Powers book.
I'm gonna be I want to be the Ultimate Powers book. Here we go. There we go. I want to make Superman, but a Superman who's only super every other Thursday.
You might be able to do that.
Just gotta roll like I did, and then just intentionally.
What is Shift X, Y, and Z?
Shift X, Y, and Z are basically the beyond mortal bounds, basically.
So Shift X is your super strength. Shift Y is your super duper strength, and Shift Z is your super duper pooper strength.
Yeah, and then of course there is beyond, which is godly.
That's when you start to get into Thor and Hammer time ability ranges.
Yeah.
No, that's like the
Oh, not even-
Beyonders.
Beyonders or Galactus or gods, literally.
Hmm.
All right, so for the campaign, I do allow you to pick between any mutant variant or demi-human, which are basically anthropomorphic characters, like Centaurs, Equimen, Lupinoids, basically. Other than that, if you want to play as something else, you do have to roll on the random generation because most of the characters are going to be randomly generated unless you have like a very solid idea of what you want.
Yeah. Other than being a Spider-Man knockoff, with the ability to tie thugs to lampposts, with a flick of the wrist while telling bad puns. No, I could go with random generator.
All right, so
Or I could be Henry Normal, the most bland and normal person to ever live. And his power is to make everybody else as bland and as normal as he.
Is there like a power reduction power? Ooh.
I mean, there's a power negation.
Power nullification.
Ooh.
Anyone who enters it becomes as normal and as bland as me.
That would be scary, but that might be good too, because like.
The issue is there are ways around that.
So, would you like?
Oh yeah, you just don't stand. You just.
No, I
yeah,
mean,
we
even if
say
they
that
were in
those
there,
20
if their powers aren't from them.
Yeah.
All right, so would you?
Also, I am completely normal, so you just stand next to me and either A, punch me, B, shoot me, or C, stab me. I am normal. Us normal people are kind of susceptible to those things.
Actually, in this
yeah.
game, normal people are pretty tanky. I was genuinely shocked.
Really?
Yes, if you put typical as all 5 stats, you end up with... Sorry, I'm looking at this real quick. You end up with 24 health, which for most of my attacks is a good... It's a good, like, 7 punches. Not from a superhero, but that's a decent number of health. Like, I got stabbed with a knife and I only took 16. Like,
I will say that most people tend to have a variation between feeble to typical. So, like, somebody who has all typical stats is kind of rare.
fair
Well,
enough.
actually, it's a variant between feeble to good, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like to play as any of the mutants or demi-humans, or would you like to roll for your race?
Again, I'm partial to Spider-Man. Love the mobility, skill set, type of characters who reward creativity, with web shooters, or the ability to just move. I love playing those kind of classes. But I don't know what your
Roll a D100.
policy is.
Actually, let me see if I can find Spider-Man because you can do it. Let me see here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, but since I don't really know the book and haven't looked online to see what the power combos are, or read tutorials or other people's ideas to build on top of for stuff, so yeah, what will the 86 get?
Oh, did you already roll? Oh.
Yeah.
So you're going to go off of that roll and you're not going to do a new one?
Interesting choice, if he does pick it.
All
I
right.
don't have Spider-Man. You could build Spider-Man though.
They do.
know,
It's in the other
All
book.
right. I'll take that one.
A 90. Oh, this is going to
yeah.
be fun.
Yeah, it is.
That is animal. You're an animal. Alright,
And what
go down.
would the 86 get me?
The animal 86 is technically deity.
I'll take the 86.
He is God now.
Sorry, I just don't. Unless I can turn into a dragon and breathe fire, I'm not too keen on Beast Boy.
No. This is just your base. This isn't your powers at all. This is just what you started as.
You're just a regular animal, dog, cat,
That has
lion,
superpowers.
that has
Like,
superpowers.
well, there was a cat in the very first session, just an NPC cat. Fucking was able to talk to people. I can't pronounce the word.
Telepathically?
Yeah, telepathically, and also was able to do at least telekinesis from what the party could see.
We just fought. Wait a second. No. I know what animal he could be. I know the exact animal he could be.
A
And
lion?
Golden, no. The one we just fought.
Are you gonna say?
Cobalt?
Yeah! It could be the cobalt.
Oh my god.
Like,
well.
think about it. Moto experiments on it, right? And gives it a new set of powers based on our experimentation. So whatever he rolls, the cobalt now does.
See, weren't we just talking about that?
That thing almost
Froyo?
TPK'd, so I mean, we know it's powerful. Like,
I was talking with Froyo and Jen the other night, and I was like, I'm gonna get like a super evolutionary gun from Moto's like lab and shoot the cobalt.
imagine,
Captured.
imagine.
Yeah.
This is the new player. Like that. Like, first off, great story hook to get in. Second off, amazing character design. And third off, with the ability to have basically anything, thanks to Dr. Moto, making you smarter, your powers, random roll powers, would make sense no matter what you get.
I mean, that's if you want to go with animal or demi-human.
This thing, again, almost TPK'd.
All right. Well, you had me on the psychic cat right up until the kobold story hook. Not too keen on the kobold, but
It's a mini velociraptor. It's not actually a kobold. That was just the joke, because it was using daggers. Like, there's a pack of them.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's see what the powers are. How many D100s do I have to roll?
So you're gonna go with the animal or the deity?
I'd rather go with the deity and just be walking around and be either super jaded with the state of being God, or treat this like a giant lark.
I'm just wondering, how do deity characters play? Like,
I was actually going to treat him as a LARPer. Why, yes, normal human. I am normal human too.
I meant like mechanics-wise, because each
Oh.
race has its different mechanics.
Yeah, that's why it's important to figure out the race, because like some creatures start off with higher rolls than other creatures, or have higher capabilities than others. So, like, let's see, deity, page 7 in the Ultimate Player's Handbook. This is an
Ultimate
entity
powers
of
or
greater-
advanced players?
Ultimate powers.
All right, page 7.
Yeah, this is an entity of great power, or rather, as such a being, the deity was an actual god, demigod, or close relative to who was actually worshipped at the same point in the past. Now his powers have waned because the religion which was devoted to him is no longer practiced. His followers have disappeared into the annals of history. Thor is an example of such a being. He is a god on Earth and locked into a mortal cell. He is still a formal being, though. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at reading. Deities have increased ranks in all their primary abilities, and they cannot die in the Earth dimension unless the Slayer is another deity. Each deity has a home dimension. On that plane, the deity loses all his special powers and all his special protection from death. deities are usable as player characters. The Marvel Universe includes Asgard, Olympians, and deities from the host of other pantheons. Both Thor and Hercules are members of the Avengers. Snowbird, daughter of the, I can't pronounce that god's name.
Inuit.
Yeah, Inuit goddess, is a member of the Alpha Flight. The thing that permits their playability is the diminished power. Once Odin formed the Earth from the bloods and bones of a slain ice giant, he could not do things like that anymore. These are 3 reasons the deities might be found on Earth. One is his powers have diminished to such a point the Earth dimension is the only place he can survive. The second is that he has been sent to the Earth dimension by other more powerful deities. Both Thor and Snowbird are in this category. And third reason is the deity is bored with timeless infinity and is slumming it on Earth as a way of generating excitement. Hercules fills this bill. Actually, there's a 4th reason the deity might be on Earth seeking power, whether it be regaining worshippers or establishing a portal between Earth and his home dimension. However, for game purposes, this reason is restricted to NPC deities who are acting as villains in your campaign. Deities roll on column 5. All primary stats are raised by +2. Deities automatically possess at least 1 travel power. Deities gain 2 additional powers. Deities have increased popularity +2 column shift, which is public, but 0 popularity for the hierarchy of the major established Earth religions. Deities eventually attract any remaining living worshippers they still have. All of these people serve as contacts. The deity PC who abuses his worshippers face a stiff karma penalty. Deities are honor bound not to actively promote a religion based on themselves. Deity PCs who try this lose 1 column shift of all their abilities and powers.
Ouch.
So you want to promote yourself, but you can't directly promote yourself.
The rolling on column 5 with all primary abilities getting a +2 to your CS is kind of insane. Guaranteeing the travel power, getting 2 additional powers no matter what you roll, increased popularity, +2 CS. It's good.
Yeah,
Considering
deities
the
like one of the
animals roll on
best.
column 1, but if they're aliens, they roll on column 5. So actually, you have 1 less power, but you have 2 detection powers at good rank guaranteed.
I didn't scare you away, did I?
Thank you. Again, the second you, I really like the last part where I have to promote myself, because I could sell myself, indirectly promote myself. I could sell myself as an afterlife insurance provider, and I could go around with business cards saying, "Have you ever considered about signing up with my afterlife insurance company? We promise all the great benefits of our nearest competitor."
All you have to do is worship this religion. Why?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
I can't tell you about it because I'm under NDA, you understand. But I promise our tithe rates are non-existent.
All right, so you're going to stick with deity?
Yeah.
All right, so...
I found Spider-Man, by the way, if you want to make him. So...
All right. So, what would a 90 get for my power roll?
Actually, next we need to roll up your stats, which I believe is
okay.
that command right there that I just posted and failed. So you should be able to just copy and paste this. You roll 3 blocks of stats. You can pick between any of the blocks. You'll be able to kind of put the stats wherever you feel like putting them.
All right. So,
If you
so
don't
that's
like,
how you do iteration rolls.
yeah.
Roll 6 space 1d 100.
Nice.
Oh, that's 5.
That
What is
5 is
five?
that's sad, especially because you're rolling on column 5.
Yeah, that's good. But because of his build, because of him being a deity, that'll be a minimal typical. Like, you cannot be feeble. You have to be typical at most. But holy shit, that 92.
So I get one amazing stat.
No.
And one stat that is
He
so
gets
laughably
one unearthly stat, which is the highest a player can have.
Oh,
Yeah. So go ahead and roll 2 more stat blocks, and you get to pick between the 3 of them.
I don't know. I kind of like this one. I could put the 5 in charisma, and that's why no one worships me anymore.
Keep
I
going.
was horrible at self-promoting, and now I'm trapped in mortal form.
Just like copy paste the multi-roll 6.
But okay,
But he likes to type it. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I like this stat.
Are we letting him get a shift X? Is that a thing?
All right, I think I'll take this one.
Wait,
I
roll
don't
again.
need my
Maybe the next
roll.
one's better. You never know.
You really want to risk that? We're going straight Superman here after
Let's
this.
go. Let's go. Roll one more. If you've seen my character, you'll know that it's not uncommon.
Oh.
Oh.
2. Ooh.
290s,
And the
180.
lowest being a 19, which gives him his lowest stat as good.
Yeah, so do you want to be overall, like, really good, or do you want to have, like, one bad stat but have a lot of good stats?
Well, what's the difference between a 99 and a 100?
There
Nothing.
is none. Anything above a 96 to 100 there's no difference.
Okay, so one amazing stat and an otherwise balanced character versus one guy who had
2
three
of the
amazing
highest stats humanly possible.
I'd go with the 19 again. We'll put the 19 in charisma because I'm horrible at self-promotion, and that's why nobody worships me anymore.
All right. Well, we'll figure out everything after we do powers because this can get changed up. The next step we will be going through is
Hold on. So here we go.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
unearthly powers.
No, actually, Fry, are we saying they're unearthly?
uh
Or are we giving him 2
What
shift
is it?
X powers?
yeah, the unearthly would be your highest. So
Okay, so it's 3 unearthly powers.
yeah.
Okay, so I was a totally amazing god, but
Okay, wait.
apparently I
No,
just-
we're not done yet.
Okay.
He's still doing
3 amazing powers. That's the 80, the 97, and the 99. 2 monstrous powers, which is the second highest you can get, and your poor low is just good. Someone finally beat me in terms of stats. Like, I had 2 monstrous and I was overpowered, and you've got 2 monsters and 3 unearthly.
I mean, it only took a god.
Yeah, it only took a literal god.
But you're part of the Watchers. Aren't the Watchers deity level, though?
No, I was only a humanoid alien. I wasn't deity. I don't get.
So-
Basically, I get my power normally. I only get a +1. He got a +2.
Okay,
But
so I'll
my
take a
powers don't
deity,
go
I'll
down
take
if no
this
one likes
step.
me.
All right. So next thing we need to go ahead and worry about is your weakness. What's your kryptonite? So there is 3 sets we need to roll on here.
Monday. I lose all my power on Monday.
That could actually be a thing. Go ahead and roll a d100 to see what causes your power loss.
I hope it's something ridiculous, like the color yellow.
Yeah, it's just a 1d100. 11. You have an elemental allergy.
Oh.
The hero
Lame.
suffers adverse effects if he is exposed to one specific of the 100 odd elements. This allergy can only occurs if the element is present in its pure state in an accumulation of at least 1 ounce. If the element is combined with a molecular state or is in insignificant quantities, no effect occurs. The element must be within 20 feet of the hero or for it to have its effect. The allergy can be overcome by physical insulation. The hero by the physical insulation, the hero from. Okay, that's just fucking worded wrong. So
What was the movie where it was tinfoil?
I know in Ben 10, the Superman allegory, his elemental weakness was chocolate.
No, well, who was it? There was like a movie, it had Zac Efron in it, I think. It was like a superhero family. Their weakness was aluminum foil.
I do not remember that. I do remember that the guy on Supergirl, his race is allergic to lead. And so if he gets shot with a bullet...
Wait, this is a periodic element?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
periodic element.
Yeah.
Please don't make it oxygen.
Yeah, that's why I made mine iodine, because no one has pure iodine.
For the most part.
Strontium.
Ooh. Can't fight near any nuclear reactors, but okay.
Well, wait, nuclear reactors use strontium?
No,
I thought they used
strontium?
Well, I'm sure they use it. Hold on.
Chemical
what is
plant
strontium?
element with, 38.
Elemental weak. Hold.
Yeah, it's actually right. It's an insulator for them.
Oh wow.
Yep.
It's in glass for color television cathode ray tubes, where it prevents X-ray emission. It's also used in radiation-proof glass, such as in microwaves.
AKA, you can't go near microwaves, old televisions, or fucking nuclear plants.
Any place,
Oh, no.
any science
I
lab,
can't
Moto's
find
lab
you
would
today.
basically be
He's
just
only
covered in this
microwave.
stuff.
Oh no!
Oh wait, it's in
He's
people's
rubbing the
bones.
microwave
It's in
door.
people's bones.
I'm powerless to stop him.
It's in the bones. It's in people's bones.
But that would be in such
Yeah,
minute.
these are all not pure strontium, except for the case of the cathode ray tubes and the glass. Everything else is
Okay. So, well, thank you for giving. See, I thought this was elemental weakness, like Martian the Manhunter's weak to fire or something
No, this is
Nah.
a literal element.
on the periodic table.
Well, the good news
Yeah.
is, just like iodine, no one would be storing this stuff in pure.
Except at certain facilities.
Basically, you intake about 2 milligrams of this stuff a day. Just normal eating, consuming stuff. But in order to purify it and have it, like, on hand, it would have to be, like, a very specialized plant. This is like iodine. No one actually has large quantities of pure iodine because it's so corrosive and so dangerous that it's not worth it. But you could easily buy it, and they would make it for you in a week. But you wouldn't just think to buy that offhand.
You would have to, like, know your enemy.
Yeah, same with the iodine. Like, the stuff they use in medicine isn't going to hurt you because it's only 10%, whereas, like, a sort of you swallowing a cathode ray tube, I think you're fine.
All right. It was either that or Einsteinium, because Einsteinium is fun
Yeah,
to
but
say.
strontium is actually possible for someone to get.
All right. Then we'll do strontium. It's not something you're expecting, and I want to be thwarted by a man wielding microwaves.
Yeah,
My arch nemesis, Microwave Man. He got
it's
bit
not the
by a
radiation that
radioactive
hurts you.
microwave.
It's just the microwave door.
All right. So roll me another D100 to see what it does to you.
Oh, please let it make me speak Dutch. Or break out in uncontrollable dancing.
Oh! No, you never want high rolls for that. You never want high rolls for that.
Incapacitation.
What's that?
If you get near
You're using it
strontium,
at
you
the
just
right
flat
time.
out black out.
Can
Trust
I
me,
reroll for that?
it's not. No. There's a lot worse you could have gotten. Keep it.
Yeah, if you had gone 1 point higher, it would have been. Oh no, 2 points higher, it would have been fatal.
Like, you get to keep your powers after we get you out of there. Whereas, like, the roll I got originally almost made me lose my powers permanently.
Well, I mean, it depends on what his next roll is, and if you want to re-roll it, you can, but you have to keep your re-roll.
All right, result instant knockout. Let me write down weakness. Rolled
Element number 38, in case you're wondering.
11. Element number 38.
Strontium.
We'll just look it up. Strontium. Result.
Strontium.
STRO.
Ontium.
Ah, crap! I was so close. I just forgot to write it in the eye.
Yep. It's right next to rubidium in the 5th row. Second
Ah,
column.
shit! That sounds so much cooler.
You don't want rubidium. You really don't want rubidium.
Common.
A lot more common. Like, it's in pens. Like, it's literally just in pens.
Straight up.
I am a god who's weak.
The pen is mightier than the sword, apparently.
Oh no! He's drawing my death with a felt tip pen. Oh!
All right. So
All right,
the last thing is it.
If you get a potent enough source of strontium, I am instantly incapacitated.
Yes. Now let's see how for how long you're incapacitated.
Roll
Go ahead,
low.
roll one
For the
last
love
time.
of God, roll low.
For 7,000 years.
I got
Somebody who
permanent
burns
the
a
first time.
cathode
That's the one I
ray
re-rolled.
I am incapacitated for the next millennia. Oops, I forgot the... Oh.
Oh, no, it worked. It's just being laggy. So continuing with contact. So as long once they get your weakness away from you, you should be good.
Oh, so what?
Separation
We're talking
and
5 minutes or
incapacitation until separation. If I take the thing and throw it, you'll be fine. Like, you'll wake up immediately.
shorter? Oh,
So actual kryptonite, if you just get it away from him, you'll be fine.
so yeah, I'm Superman except with strontium.
Yeah.
Damn those cathode ray tube televisions.
Your entire religion is based on getting rid of all cathode ray tubes. Like, you're the ones who spread the rumor that they were dangerous for people's health.
Yes, that was my. Yes, there we go. It was me all along. I used my divine powers to get rid of those things. I was the one who gave divine inspiration to the scientists who discovered LED technology and realized flat screens were a thing.
All right. So now comes the fun part of figuring out.
All
your
right,
character.
hold on. TION 26 until separate TION.
And it has to be exactly 1 ounce pure.
Oh, so if it's 2 ounces, it wanna.
No, 1 ounce or more.
Okay.
But, like, if I have a 20% solution, it won't do crap.
Yeah, it either has to be a
okay.
fucking massive amount of impure or just a very small amount of insanely pure.
Okay, now for the
So,
fun
like,
part.
So like either 2 tons of the shit in microwave doors or just a
So
ounce of
stay
it.
away from microwave making plants. Just stay away from them. Like, don't walk into production lines. It doesn't end well for you. Also, military bases.
Oh shit! An antique store.
Oh no! Somebody's trying to bring it. Somebody's resurrected the 70s. I'm done for.
That's why you fell out
Alright.
of favor. You just started blacking out left and right during the 70s.
There's only so many times I could say it was the bad acid. They started getting suspicious.
All right. So next is how many powers will you start off with? And remember, you get +2 to whatever you +2 to your actual powers to whatever you roll.
So roll.
me a D100.
Oh God! If I get 100, a high
Don't get
number.
in that one. Don't get in that one. Is what we're trying to say here.
Okay, so
Roll high.
powers.
Like, this is how many powers you will get.
All right. Oh no, no. Roll.
Some roll around 100.
Looks like it's okay, right? The thing. Wait. Hold on. I've rolled 189, 289.
Just accept it. Just accept it. This is really good. This is very good for you.
I've rolled 5 89s on this thing. I am going to be rolling ones for the rest of this campaign.
Yeah, you can trust BK on that one.
And yet it won't matter because you're unearthly. You only need a 15. That's my life. I only need a 21, and I'm god at everything for some reason. Like, trust me, man. Welcome to my life. These rolls aren't gonna matter. You can just use karma eventually, but before that, all you gotta do is get a 21 out of 100. You'll be fine the rest of the campaign.
All right, so let's see. Powers 89. Please, dear God, don't tell me I have to come up with 89 powers.
No. You get to start off with 8 out of 10 powers, but because you are a deity, you actually start off with 10 out of 12 powers.
Not bad. 10 powers.
Yep, I'm looking at the thing right now, so...
So, in this situation, go ahead and roll, do a multi-roll of 2 1d100s.
All right. Our multi-roll. Oh, no, wait. Let me roll back up and see what you said for multis. Man, I'm glad. So it's not R. It's just straight up multi-roll. MULTIROLL.
There's a shorthand for it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head.
I think it's MR. No, it's 1D100.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, my bad. Yep.
So you don't use the standard roll, Fryo?
This is just so it picks out the class and then the power. 1 second, boyfriend's here.
It's the Advanced Player Ultimate Powers book. Let's see here. Just did weaknesses.
So,
Right. So what was your first roll?
My first roll?
Yeah.
86.
Okay. 86 would have been in power control. What was your second roll?
Oh, wait, sorry, no. Oh, I thought you meant first roll I made for the character creation. First roll of the power roll is 79.
79, that would be in physical enhancement, so P. Give me a second, I'm looking for physical enhancement. Physical, there we go. And what was your second number?
52.
52. Mother!
So what? I bench press planets now?
You have regeneration, which is one of the most broken powers in the game.
Well, okay, regeneration.
Let's look this up real quick. It's Control F. Regeneration. Right. The hero has the ability to heal as above and can recreate large areas of lost tissue, such as severed limbs or destroyed organs. Limbs are regrown by a green feet, organs by a yellow feet, brain and neural tissues by a red feet.
Okay, so I am immune to death, short of point-blank annihilation.
Keep in mind, your powers can't be used if your weakness is within the range.
Oh, okay, makes sense. So, watch out for being
Oh, by
stabbed
the way,
by strontium knives.
Is the heal as above. Let me just do this quick. Cure can heal the wound damage. Can also. Damn, you can. Okay. So the hero has the ability to heal as above. Healing. The hero can cure the damage caused by wounds, trauma, toxins, and disease. The hero can increase the target's health by an amount equal to the power rank level. This is the maximum benefit the hero can give per day to one specific person. The color of the feat determines the nature and severity of damage. Green feats, broken bones. Yellow feats, physical trauma, wounds to organs, non-fatal poisoning. Red feats, mortal wounds, coronary attacks, strokes, toxic poisoning, massive physical trauma. Power seals the body and returns any still living tissues to health. It cannot replace lost tissue.
Huh.
Now, I don't know if the regeneration is just you or if it's anyone.
Well, I'll write down Oh, God.
No, but regeneration also gives you healing.
Okay, regeneration. So, hold on. Let me
Oh, this
put
is
down
page
power
36 of the Ultimate Powers Guide.
One. I'm just writing down the numbers. 79. 52. And that gives me regeneration.
Regeneration.
And it also gives me healing.
No, regeneration gives you the ability to heal as above. So you don't actually gain a second power, unless that's how Fryo does it, but regeneration also includes the power of healing.
All right. I'm just going to put that in there. Power of
Like, it
healing.
literally, like, you can go to page 36 and read it. It literally read as I read it above. Like, I'll put it in the text.
All right, thanks. I'm just taking down note.
Now, this is assuming Fryo's okay with this roll. He hasn't talked.
He said he was AF.
That's what it reads in the book.
Oh, boy. A god with unearthly powers and the ability to put himself back together so long as strontium's not in the room.
And then this is what it says by healing. And I know this because I have similar powers to this, only it's through a talent, not a power.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And this
Since we got...
is what it says. Paste. Let me just go here, actually, Ultimate Powers book, and go like this. Put it on the screen, because I am recording this physically. Damn, though.
All right, I'm back.
That's cool. You got regenerate. So
I'm assuming you're using the guide on page
12.
12, so I'm going back up
14.
to it. 14, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so he got, look at this really quick.
I'm back.
WB.
Welcome back.
Yeah, with his rolls, he ended up with regeneration.
All right. I mean, that's a good thing for a
Now,
god to have.
are you counting healing, which regeneration gives you, as a second power, making this power cost 2 powers, or not?
He can take it for the cost of 2.
It's worth it. And then, does the word of healing stay then? So, in other words, can he use regeneration on another player? It's in the text chat, the exact wording. That is on page 44.
Yeah, I would allow it.
Yay! I'm now the divine medbot.
Okay, so... Oh, wait, are we gonna... So he has to have 2 travel powers.
He has to have at least 1 travel power.
The thing said 2. Automatically start with 2.
It says start with 1 and you get 2 powers.
Oh.
Like what you have to have at least one travel power, and you get 2 additional powers on top of your normal.
Deities
I'm
are
really
at
good
least
at
one travel
power.
power. Right, sorry.
All right. So go ahead and roll me 1d100 to find out what your travel power is.
Please, I want it to be by giant duck.
Teleport. Teleport. I don't even know if that's possible.
It is.
Yeah, teleport's 1. 85. That is true flight.
The one that freaking Danny's been grinding for weeks, and you just get it.
Ah,
This is gonna be the best character ever.
All right, what
You
about...
wanted to be Superman, so
Oh,
here
I'll
you
get
go.
the exact description of True Flight. Give me a second.
Oh, by the way, for regeneration,
Now this counts towards my power total?
yes.
Oh, and don't forget to write down the that little code.
Yeah, that's what I was going back to. That was
Yeah, I'm grabbing it. Don't worry.
OP.
For 1 power point.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. I gotta copy a whole bunch of stuff because it goes onto 2 pages. It's this
So-
to start.
So, Toon, go ahead on regeneration next to it. Write down P9. You can use that to basically look that up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. These things have codes. Oh boy, thank you so much.
Yeah, so that way you can just quick look it up in the back of the book if you use like what's called the search function.
All right. True flight. The hero can fly throughout air and space without an apparent means of propulsion. I like the space part.
Yeah, so because it's true flight.
True
power-
Flight includes, as a side effect, power rank resistance to atmospheric friction and lungs adapted to breathe high velocity wind. Does not include the ability to breathe underwater or survive the rigors of outer space. When creating this hero, the player can define the power in any way that is consistent with the character equipment. Optional powers include body resistance, armor skin, self-sustenance, and telekinesis. This power prevents you from getting the power gravity manipulation.
Shit. Oh well.
Do you
Yeah,
want
so-
any of those powers? Body resistance, armor skin, self-sustenance, or telekinesis?
Those are optional powers, so they will take up power slots.
We'll see. I'll write that down and we'll come back to that.
I would recommend body resistance and potentially telekinesis because body resistance is basically overpowered. Oh, you would take this much damage? Half that.
Buddy.
How else do you think that Sir Socko survived so long?
I don't have that. I almost got that, but I traded it for illusionary duplication. Okay. I survived so
Oh,
long
yeah,
because
yeah,
I have
I
Iron
can
Will. I
have it.
basically can't die as long as I don't want to.
Body
And as long-
resistant. Armored skin.
I'll look up all the powers, tell you if any of them are worth it. For now, just keep doing numbers.
Yeah, I want to keep doing numbers. Armored skin and telekinesis.
Yeah, we'll keep the number of slots open. Make sure if you want them or not.
All right, and this is T21.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely want body resistance. You 100% want body resistance.
And yes, T21. Timmy 21.
Jeez.
Take body
All right,
resistance.
okay.
Take body resistance.
I'll take the body resistance. For
P2, it's a capital P. And then here's the description, and you'll notice a familiar face at the very end. It also would give you regeneration.
So what? I got double regeneration.
No,
now?
you'll get double regeneration, but you could have grabbed it from there instead. Armor skin's not worth it. I'm going to check self-sustenance, but first I'm going to check telekinesis.
Telekinesis and power and body resistance was what I was going to were the two that were on my short list. All right, so roll another 2d100.
There it is.
1 second. We're figuring out if you want these yet or not. So you're gonna take body resist.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep. Yeah. I'll keep.
Body resist does take up 1 slot.
Yeah. So right now I've spent 4 of my 10 power points. 4 of my 10 power slot.
Make that 5.
Yeah, M30, I think it is for telekinesis, correct? Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Here,
I can
I'll copy it. Yes, you can get all of the optional powers
I
if
can
you
take
want them.
Both. Yeah, I'm taking body resistance and telekinesis.
Let me just get the thing real quick copied here, real quick. Sorry, working on copying it. You're also going to want to take a power from this power. Just saying. You're going to want that remote sensing / touch because
You won't be able to get. You can't get optionals off of
optionals. Darn it! That would have been so overpowered. And then the last one he could potentially want is self-sustenance. Interesting. Never heard of that before.
It basically means that they don't have to eat or drink.
No. I wanna do more rolling.
All right.
We'll keep self-sustenance as a maybe.
I'm just gonna look it up for now.
All right. Roll 2d100.
Yes, please.
No.
Because you put a capital M.
Yeah.
It's picky.
It's almost as if it's a program.
It includes air.
Oh yeah, so you would be able to fly through space.
I can talk to Russians in space, just like Superman.
Also, it would mean you don't have to worry about breathing underwater. 77. That's going to be a physical enhancement again, and a 64 will give you the ability of self-sustenance.
Wow, you truly are immortal.
All right, let's do this. Self-sustenance.
So
Okay, I'll put it in the chat. Because it's
Now
overpowered.
you don't have the option of it.
Screw you. This game's telling me screw me. Who wants
So,
laser
you
vision
don't
or
need
fun
air.
superpowers when
You
I can
don't
just
need
never
water.
die?
You don't need food. You don't need a bathroom. You can either make this a permanent effect for free, or make it temporary but stronger. But if you do that, you then have to do the things that you didn't do. So you have to breathe extra air, drink extra drink, eat extra food, and, get rid of that.
All right, but I can breathe extra air.
Yeah, so
So
basically,
hyperventilate myself. I can survive in the novel, but when
As
I
long
get
as
back out,
you
I
make
have
it-
to start breathing 7,000 miles an hour.
no, but it's like, if you want to make it stronger, depending what rank you get of this, you might never need to do that.
All right, power 4.
I love the quote in there, like the example quote.
That's the 15th steak you've eaten, Fred.
How long did you say it's been since you last ate?
20 years. It's 25% of what you would have needed during that time.
All right, 77.
I will say, if you don't want the power, you can re-roll it, but you have to keep the one that you get.
And 64.
I would keep this one just because it works so well with all of your other powers.
Yeah.
Well, how many powers is he up to right now, Fryo?
6.
Of is 6
2
different
of 10.
ones or 6 total
No,
points?
I'm up to 3 total powers. This is roll number 4.
I meant like number of powers you've gotten, because currently you have self-sustenance for 1, telekinesis
1,
for
2,
1,
3, 4, 5.
5, and
There we
one of
go.
them's costing you 2. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
All right, you still
Roll
have...
these dice. Come on.
4 more powers to roll up. PK, you're all excited about this. 98 is a travel power. I already know that one off the top of my head. And 29 is going to get you a hyper leaping. Think the Incredible Hulk.
I can leap
He is
taller
Superman.
than a single
Wait, no.
cloud.
He can jump over a building. He can fly through space.
I want to re-roll this.
All right. Go ahead and re-roll. You have to keep what you re-roll. 63 is going to land you in the category of mental enhancement. Mental enhancement powers, 54. 54 is going to land you in the category of, oh my god, another one. Iron Will.
Yes! Yes! You can just say, oh, I'm dead now? Guess what? I'm not.
What? You have strontium?
Yes.
Oh, well,
No, not with Strontium. Strontium would still take you out.
All right, Iron Will. I've never died.
Basically, instead of having, when you're at 0 health, you just say, no.
I embrace my inner anime. You're gonna have to try harder than that.
Give me a second. I'm going to have to copy this. So give me a second. I'm working on it. Copying. I'm not going to copy the example because I'll explain it myself.
Come on. I want to be able to actually do something like shoot light. All I get is now immunity from
Okay.
death.
Basically, if you have Iron Will active, which you always have Iron Will active, if you would go below 0 health, you still are conscious. Once you are,
you can choose not to have it active. But
yes. If you are below 50, if you are negative 50% of your health, you have to make a, what is it in this game? Endurance check every turn to maintain it.
Yeah, if you if you fail to maintain it, you just fucking pass out.
Pass out and need a hospital immediately. And then when you relax it, you have to be healed. Now you have regeneration, so you really don't give it. But yeah, this is really good. It's just basically
Iron Will plus regeneration. I am anime.
So Iron Will's code is M16.
Yep.
Michael 16.
Okay, that puts him at 7 powers. 7 of the best powers.
73 is going to be another physical enhancement, and a 10 is going to land you in the category of armor skin.
The thing we didn't want from the other power. God damn it.
I'm re-rolling.
47 is going to land you in the category of matter control. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff.
No.
And 13 gives you collection.
Oh god.
MC2 is the code.
Hold on.
Michael Charlie 2.
The hero can cause any desired material to collect in any specific location. The material
Like
must be already
strontium?
present and diffused throughout the hero's vicinity. Whether in the air, water, soil, or scattered across the ground, the collection area has a radius determined by the power rank.
I'm dropping the ice
You know how Jen has air control? You can do that now.
I
Oh
can
my
do
god. This power is multiple like this. Okay. Let's review with the
wait,
optional
that
powers.
also
This is
on my
just the
power
list of optional powers.
Okay.
Don't add any more.
So this is 1 power.
That gives you all of those powers. You can choose
You
to
can
get any of those powers.
As complimentary, so.
So basically, you can be like, I want some oxygen. All the oxygen. I want to get some gold. They're all the gold, and then that much soil is now in my hand.
What about strontium?
He could theoretically kill himself with strontium, yes.
All right.
You cannot change its state, phase, or purify it.
Matter animation. I can create an army of mud golems.
Yep.
First off, the code for this power is MC2.
Yeah, Michael Charlie 2.
MC2. All right. I want to do one more.
Do you want to grab one of those powers? First off, do you want to grab any of those?
Elemental conversion. Could I use that to shoot light?
Elemental conversion? No, that's literally changing the element of something to something else.
So I can change a building to put.
Yes, or you could turn things into gold. It has to be odd, natural, artificial, and mythical elements. You could turn someone's armor into vibranium.
Oh boy!
No,
Hey, Iron Man! You're a vibranium man now.
Mythical elements include vibranium and any other imaginary element the judge decides to add. A red feat is desired to create those.
Oh, all right.
Also adamantium if the judge says so.
What about combustion?
Oh, it explicitly... So if you use it on a living target, it is fatal immediately.
Combustion or elemental conversion?
Elemental conversion. Unless it is a temporary effect, the power is fatal. So if we ever need to kill a boss, you can just be like, it's gold now! Yeah. It has to be...
That was the whole morality thing of King Midas's wish.
Yeah.
Anything turn into gold?
But
Even
you can choose to make it temporary and it doesn't kill them. So you just make someone into gold temporarily, throw them in a jail cell, and then unmake them gold.
All right. What about combustion?
Combustion is literally you can make things set on fire or explode. It's more like it's a complementary because then you can do something like collect a whole bunch of air to make a sudden fireball, or collect, like carbon into your hand and make a fire through that.
So basically, with combustion, you can use two powers at once to do the same thing a regular power would do by itself.
I wanted to shoot lightning, but oh.
Well, maybe you'll get molecular generation like I have. Who knows? But I would definitely take a molecular conversion as well, because those two combined is overpowered.
Molecular
you
conversion?
went all fucking Dark Sidious last session.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a MC lowercase o 4.
All right.
I am not going to copy all of that. It's literally it's half a column, then an entire column, then another entire column, then part of another column. It's page 61. Just accept it.
Just accept it.
It's literally just like an app. Like, this is it. If you really want me to do this, I will do it. But only so you have to look at this. You have to look at this and accept what's about to happen. Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, so bad you can't get this, because if you would have gotten it normally, you would have gotten true invulnerability. Yeah, that's the power. It's literally too long. Like, I literally cannot put it in Discord, because it's 2,000 characters. It's longer than 2,000 characters.
All right. Well, let's do it one more time.
What? 152.
Critical fail.
What is one? What is one?
Defensive power. And for a 53, that will be force fields versus vampirism.
Ooh.
Reroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably want to reroll. A 70.
Unless there's a deity vampire running around.
Another mental enhancement with a 97 for the follow-up on that, which gives you... Oh, yes. Yes. Total memory. Think photographic memory to the fucking extreme.
That's got to be crazy.
1
I
second.
would like. Could you imagine being at the beginning of the universe and remembering everything from the beginning of the universe? Like,
This hero has the
know
ability
when
to remember
you
anything
wash
that they
your
have ever
hands
experienced. This could be a book he's read, the face of everyone he saw on Tuesday, what his birth was like, and so on. The accuracy of the recall is his power rank number as a percentage. Feeble is 2%, excellent is 20%, and so on. The color feat reflects the nature of the memory being sought. Green feats are personal, yellow feats involve learning experience, red feats involve unconsciously gained information, such as the faces of everyone the hero saw on Tuesday, December 7th, 1991. The power is the perfect complement for hyper intelligence, providing a built-in library. They can use simulate that power, hyper invention, or weapons tinkering. So basically, you look at a gun, you can build it. I read Richard's construct notes on constructing dimensional gateways. So if I just follow his plans, we'll be in the negative zone by next Monday night.
Wait.
You read everything you find. You watch TV whenever it's possible. If you can find it and you can read it, you want to read it.
The cathode ray tubes will kill me.
No, again, it has to be pure, and that's not a big enough thing.
Okay.
Doesn't affect intuition or reason. Flashback is a real danger. If you were ever the victim of a mental attack, there is a chance the memory will accidentally resurface at a later time, and the effect returns anew. If you are reminded of the original incident, you must make a green psyche feat to avoid reliving the full effects of the power. Like, for instance, example, photometry was under Ringmaster's hypnotic control for 2 days back in 1978. Today he saw a news report on the parole hearing. Suddenly, he had the compulsion to rob jewelry stores.
ooh.
It gives you the ability to gain hyper invention, hyper intelligence, weapons tinkering.
Yeah, but I can't take any of those.
Was that your last power?
I'm pretty sure it was. Let me do a quick 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Okay, so you have, but yeah. So there is a negative to it, which is interesting to say the least. The code for this power is M33.
I'm almost tempted to take combustion because I'd really like to throw explosions since I can't throw.
Honestly, I think total memory is worth it. Because we have a mechanic where we have to remember references, and your total memory ability would force the DM to tell us exactly what happened with a certain thing.
Yeah, but isn't that just because we're too lazy to take notes?
Yes, but we gain a lot of karma if we get them right.
All right.
And karma you can use to make your rolls better. And considering you have 2 unearthly and 3 monstrous stats, you can spend 3 karma and guarantee a green feat. Like, it's literally insane.
All right.
You can never fail,
no
ever,
combu-
after
so
1 day
I
of
have
playing.
matter collection and molecular conversion, plus total memory, so I can read the instructions and then use my matter powers to create said thing
Yes.
from thin air.
You could literally, well, technically yes, you could make oxygen into gold, then use gold to build the thing. If you read Moto's paperwork on how to build golden, you could literally take oxygen and turn it into an exact replica of golden.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a great combination. This is literally the perfect combo. Like, okay, I read this thing.
And I can't die.
And I can make any matter I ever want. So put those two together. You do need the weapons tinkering though to do that.
Yeah, but I am out of.
So you have 2 powers remaining you can get, and you can use power karma to spend on those powers. So I think the smartest thing to do would probably be hyper invention and hyper intelligence. So that way you could create literally anything. Unless Fryo's going to let you get rid of a power in order to get hyper invention / hyper intelligence. Because what's your exact list of powers again? It's
My exact list are as follows: regeneration, both myself and others.
but that counts as
True
regeneration and
light.
healing.
body resistance, telekinesis, self-sustenance, iron will, matter collection, molecular conversion, and total memory.
True flight, matter collection, matter conversion.
No, it was molecular conversion.
Then it was
What's the-
self-sustenance.
What was the code on that?
Which
Put
one?
that, like, type. You have them all typed, right? Copy
Yep.
paste it into the chat.
I have all the I cannot die powers and the ability to.
Right.
There's a reason you're called a god.
Or I could have been a very tenacious golden retriever.
See, what you could do is you could say, okay, get rid of body resistance because you have self-sustenance and iron will, and take that power out and put in hyper intelligence.
I can just imagine your character, like, a reason,
One-
like, you were actually...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I would honestly try to get. I would get rid of body resistance in exchange for either hyperinvention or hyperintelligence. Let's read the difference between those and find out.
Which one will allow me to build lightning gauntlets that shoot beams of puppies?
lightning gauntlets that shoot beams of puppies. Not lightning, but puppies. They just happen to be called lightning gauntlets.
You want hyperinvention. You just want hyperinvention.
Yes! Alright!
So hyperintelligence, you just note, right, hyperinvention, it's a special form of hyperintelligence. You can build anything if you've seen it before. Yeah.
I've seen it? Well, there was
So,
that thing I saw
A
Archimedes
green feet
do-
requires instructional materials that explain the technology, so notes. Yellow feet, if, like, readouts, performance specs, operating manuals, copy of a working device. Red feet, if you have an inoperational device. You could fix the portal with a red feet. You increase your rank by 1 CS by specializing in any particular field, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You have the ability to manufacture or modify items using any technology they know. Still requires adequate physical resources to create the items, but you can do that with the other powers.
Yeah. Who needs physical resources? I can get left. I can also shoot wind bullets.
The cost of anything he builds is decreased by 2 CS compares to the list price.
Jesus.
You get a discount for this power. Okay. Green or yellow, it's the exact same. Red, it's better than the original.
Ow.
It's one of the powers that can be used for personal profit.
Yeah, the
Or-
other one is actually matter collection, so...
You've got,
Because matter-
literally, you can make the best jewelry ever. You can be that guy who wears a trench coat. He's like, you want to buy some watches? And just make watches appear out of air. You're like, oh, you want a silver? Let me. There you go. Here's a silver watch.
Oh, you want to watch made out of vibranium? There you go.
Okay.
So you got to get rid of body resistance to do that. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I would let you drop any of the optional powers that you picked up, so body resistance, telekinesis.
I'm keeping telekinesis.
I would get rid of body resistance and get hyperinvention, and then you're done. You've just got the perfect combination of powers. And-
hold on.
A reason you would be called in.
There we go.
It's
That's the
M14,
new
by
way.
the way.
M14.
Yeah. Think about it. A guy like him, who can literally make anything and fix anything by just doing like this, and they have a giant new thing they want to get fixed?
Hello, you've called Handyman Incorporated. We fix everything without the need or tools of electronics of any kind. Yeah, that's why we're called the Miracle Workers, ma'am.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Just don't question it.
ever. Also, after we fix it, all we ask is that you subscribe to the International Church of... No particular reason why, just... Like, everything you build, it has a small logo of your, like, religious symbol.
Have you?
That's what I was actually thinking.
While I'm fixing your plumbing, madam, have you thought about embracing Cthulhu?
Her name's actually like just Cthulhu.
Yeah, it just...
Just
like, make him like a freaking warlock where he's bound to the Cthulhu. So let's keep going. We got the powers done. Let's see how good you are at them. Because you got great powers, but if they're all feeble, we can't do anything.
All right, actually, next is the talents.
Oh boy.
This is the one book
Come on,
we.
shit talents. Shit talents, come on.
This is the one time where we actually need to pull up one of the other books, which is.
I've got it right here if you want it. The advanced players? Or no, we're going to the,
Yeah.
the advanced players. Perfect, okay. Oh, no,
All
wrong
right,
button.
so I've got my
Talents?
I've got my weakness. I've got my stats.
Okay, roll.
Got my origin.
Roll. I'll tell you the roll.
All right. What's just roll 1D100?
1D100.
1D1100.
All right.
Here we go.
74. You start with
A
2
scientific
out of
skill.
8 talents.
Oh, no, that was the other
Oh,
one.
no. This is how many talents he has. 2 out of 8. So you get to start off with 2 talents out of 8 possible ones.
Okay, roll another D100.
Hold on. S- 2 because I rolled a 7. Darn. I'm not a very talented god. Must be why I fell out of popular belief.
So this is the talent you get.
Oh.
No, roll a D100. $19. So weapon skills. Roll a D10. Thrown weapons.
Nice.
With
Why is
matter
that
collection,
so fucking common?
could I consider that a weapon?
Make a throwing knife appear in your hand. Throw it.
Well,
Fine.
you have to throw it because you got telekinesis, so you just fling.
Yeah, can I re-roll that? Because throwing is what telekinesis.
I'll go ahead and let you re-roll it.
So a D100 and a D10.
No, I just want to roll the D.
Okay.
Or is that not possible?
You would have to do both.
All right. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that one.
Rolls it again. D2.
Oh wait. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you might get it again. You don't want a 3 to a 5. You don't want a 3 to a 5 with your D10. You want anything but a 3 to 5. Okay.
Oriental weapons, marksmanship, weapon master, weapon specialist.
Yeah,
I-
you can pick one of those.
I would probably take weapon master or marksman. Let's see
Yeah,
what they do.
Either marksman and just be a telekinetic, makes his own bullets, or weaponsman and just forge my own weapons.
Character
and
with
use-
this talent gains a +1 CS to hit with any distance weapon that requires line of sight. That would include the such a weapon in the hands of a marksman does not suffer penalties to hit from range. Or weapons master, the character with this talent gains a +1 to hit with any weapon that requiring a fighting feat to hit. So do you want... Basically, you have a choice. You either can do long range, you don't have to punch anyone, or close range. It's either the exact same benefit either way. Or weapon specialist, you get a +2, but with one very specific weapon.
Again, that with telekinesis, it's do I want to shoot 100 bullets at range, or do I want to fight with 100 swords in melee?
Yeah, so basically it's between marksman and weapon master, if you want that. Or if you want to limit yourself to one very specific weapon, missile or melee.
No, it's marksman. It's marksman or weapon master. How many melee guys do we have?
I'm kind of both. I have long range mental powers, and then I'm really devastating up close. Flare is long range. He's only long range. Golden is close range and only close range.
I mean, Flare is more like the fucking rogue.
Flare's a rogue. I was the bard.
Was.
Now I'm more like the wizard, honestly. Golden is kind of like our fighter, and you're definitely a freaking paladin.
Oh yeah.
You're not even a fucking wizard
worship
anymore.
myself.
You're not even a wizard anymore. You're more like a spell sword.
Yeah, but the sword is only to make touching things. He just makes the electricity go really precise. So yeah, I'm a warlock. I'm a warcaster warlock. Awesome. I have become a warlock. So yeah, you're definitely a paladin. So honestly, probably weapons master. Basically, do you want to make a giant golden sword, or do you want to make just rain of arrows?
By the way, everyone just noticed that Flare has disappeared from the room.
Oh man.
Yeah, stealth. He just becomes. He is nothing. He is the knight. He is Batman.
Jeez, I don't know, because they're both pretty good. Can I think about it for a bit while we see what my other talent is?
Maybe you'll get the other one again. So roll.
Yeah, I just have them both written down because I don't know what I want.
Basically, marksman, long range, weapon master, close range.
Yeah, I know.
51.
That's a professional skill.
Ooh.
Please be religion. Please be religion.
1d10.
Please be religion.
Oh God, yes! Please be religion. I am the master of my own religion. I am a god of very particular taste. And my 19 stat assures that I do not have the self-awareness to realize that these particular tastes is why no one worships me anymore.
Sadly, that would be mystical and mental skills
Oh.
that you would need for a religion.
All right.
You have
All right.
1d10.
1d10.
You got a 6.
Journalism! Hey, even more
Yes!
tie-in.
This
You
works.
work at the Daily Planet.
Yeah, we both are journalists. I'm a detective, but this would actually work as our cover story. This works as a perfect cover story.
Wait, what? What was it again? Everybody was just flipping out.
So long story short, you got journalism, right?
I'm Clark Kent!
This is,
Superman! No ifs, ands, or buts about it!
and I'm the
Superman.
private detective who gives you information.
Oh God! I'm Superman!
And Danny is Jimmy. I am Question. You are Superman. Danny is Jimmy. This should have been DC. Why is it? And freaking Gold is Red Tornado. We literally are DC in Marvel. We literally are DC in Marvel.
All right, I got classes as my eclipsy. That's where the 19 goes.
Gains 2 additional contacts to those already generated. Awesome.
Make me one of your contacts.
Damn it! Okay, so
That's actually really overpowered. Trust me, it's great.
all right, journalism.
Alright, so going back to the Ultimate Powers book, you now find out how many contacts you start off with.
I never said I was a good reporter. God damn it!
Starts off with 0 out of 2.
51.
2 additional from his current generation. So
I
roll
wanted to be a
300.
handyman. I had the miracle workers all planned out.
I mean, you technically can. Side job and all. Journalism wasn't paying well enough.
Oh, come on. The written word is dead. Journalism. There we go. All right. So the next is contacts.
Yep. 1D 100.
If I roll high on contacts as a fallen and forgotten god, I'm going to seriously flip out. No one worships him, but he's got great people skills. Just look at the social network bill. Don't know why no one worships him though.
No, not as many people worship you as before.
All right.
Yeah, you.
Oh my god. So
How
you have
many-
3.
you have 5 of 6.
But I get extra from my
That was
journalism.
with the no, sorry, you have 5 of 5.
Jesus Christ.
So you know 5
apparently-
people. Make one of them me, please.
All right. So one must ask, if I'm so good at building social network, why am I no longer
Well, you are a journalist. You have connections in journalism. You have your private detective that gives you information.
All right, private detective character.
That's me, Sherlock Holmes. But you would know me as Watson.
Watson.
WAATSON.
TSO.
No. I that's assuming we both know that we're superheroes.
You would
No,
know
Watson's
me.
his everyday name.
I know. Yeah, that's actually not my everyday name. That's my. I'm trying not to be an obvious superhero name.
What is your everyday name?
You haven't known it yet. You haven't heard it yet. You don't know what it is. You've heard it once, and it was in a language you did not understand.
Daniel Blandley.
Ah.
That's your real name, Daniel Blandley.
No, it's really weird. Keep in mind, I'm a member of the Watcher race, and the main one is Uatu.
I'm just a demigod of Cthulhu. Praise be his tentacle. No, I am the prophet of the flying spaghetti monster.
But the thing is, you're the deity.
Yeah.
So how can you be a prophet?
So I am the flying spaghetti monster, Ramen. I see you're not dressed like a pirate on Friday.
Can I give you
You are not.
an idea, like a perfect character name?
Yeah.
Tamar.
Tomar.
Tamar, Tamar. I have a D&D campaign, and they've been dealing with this god who's trapped in an amulet, who doesn't care that he's trapped in an amulet, and he's true neutral.
What's that? The world's burning? I couldn't care less. I've got my amulet. It's nice and cozy. I
Yeah.
set up this
But he
nice
wants
light.
people around him
I
to do
rolled-
things based on his whim. So, like, every day we start the campaign, if they're in his favor, he rolls a d20 and he changes his alignment for that day. So the characters have to do, if they do things in that alignment, they stay in his favor. But if they don't do things with that alignment, which they don't know, by the way, they lose that
fall
ability
from
and get a negative.
Uh-huh.
They just don't know it
So-
changes yet because it's been good, lawful good so far, because he's rolled nat 20s both times. But eventually he'll roll something that's not a nat 20, then he'll do something good and get punished for it.
All right. Oh wait, I know. Okay, for my subtle self-promotion of my religion, I'm going to be a TV news anchor. Wears a distinct pin that is the symbol of my religion, hoping that people will investigate it and then learn about me and then go and worship me.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Like local news. Your alter ego is just a local news guy who's
Yeah.
named Clark Kent.
Just you know. Don't worry.
And the only difference between him and regular him is just a suit and glasses. That's it. When he wears the glasses, no one can recognize him.
No, No one knows that it's me.
Hey, mine is a hat. Like, I put on the hat, and I'm just a completely different person.
That's some hat.
Yeah, and it changes my colors of my clothes,
I'm
too.
just relying on the stupidity of mortal.
But anyway,
Are
I
you
say
like
this is...
God?
Next is time to figure out how good your powers are.
Dun dun dun.
Rolls all that ones.
This is where I fall flat on my face.
So you have a total of... Let's do this real quick.
10 powers.
No, but there's not 10 of them. This is... Oh, God, my thing is freaking out. There we go, okay.
I have a total of 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
total of
9.
6.
9 powers, 5 contacts, and 2 talents. So
Yes.
9, 4, or 9, 5, and 2. That's 16. So roll 16 d100s.
You don't count the contacts for the rolling.
Okay. So roll 11 d100s.
Actually, do a block of 9 first, and they'll be applied as they are.
Mu L T R O L L.
I'm just gonna copy this real quick.
9.
Sorry, I'm just copying this. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Copy.
I
Paste.
am scared.
That's the exact order he put them in.
Oh God. I'm scared. Oh, I don't get a sign order?
Nope.
Yeah,
You've already assigned the order.
yeah. So they'll be rolled in the order that they come up.
Alright. Here we go.
Oh, that regeneration.
Nope, I'm not good at it, but nor am I good at hyperinvention. But I'm pretty average at everything else.
So give me the exact power rank, and I'll go one by one on them.
All right.
20.
No.
I'll go. The first one is a 20, which is going to be poor.
Okay, so poor.
Incredible.
Hold on.
Actually, give me a second. Stop for a second for a fryo. Poor 3. Sorry, I'm just getting the exact numbers real quick. Sorry, give me a second.
Okay.
Karma.
So all the things I wanted to be poor are going to be incredible, and all the things I wanted incredible are going to be
So P3, incredible. Oh God, where did I put that?
Oh, and hyperinvention would be poor too, which is a real disappointment.
What's incredible? Oh, yeah, I have it right here. Incredible is 16?
36.
36. Keep going.
All right. 87 will be an amazing.
Amazing.
46.
Get telekinesis.
Who the fuck is pinging me?
Self-sustenance.
All right. So what was the next one?
Self-subsistence.
It was
75. So that'll be
75. That's an incredible 36.
Okay, the next power is Iron Will.
Excellent 16.
That's exactly what I have, I'd like to point out. Okay, the next power is Molecular or Matter Collection.
Also an excellent 16.
Not bad. Molecular Conversion.
Also an excellent 16.
Total Memory.
Also an excellent 16.
And Hyperinvention.
That is a poor 3.
Okay.
You're pretty excellent at everything you do, but
I'm just getting it real quick,
Except
and
for
there you go.
the two things we needed me to be good.
why was it pinged over here?
Actually, I've got pretty decent healing skills myself just with the medicine skill, so I'm actually pretty decent.
All right. I'm being pinged.
Given that I have amazing telekinesis, I'm Takesman.
Okay,
a
now
1,000
for
bullets
the
in a goal.
talents, it's going to be, what was it? It was something, then journalism. It was, oh
Marksman.
yeah, marksman. He chose marksman. So marksman, then journalism.
Pour on both. I'm a shit journalist. And a shittier marks.
So, what is it going to be, Fry? What are they called? What are they?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm in another tab. 38 is going to be a good 8, and a 28 will be a typical 5. You're pretty average for a journalist.
He's Clark Kent!
I'm Clark Kent, but instead of heat vision, I have the ability to conjure and shoot 1,000 bullets per second.
Anyway, so we've gotten that down. What's left?
Context.
You have
The
5.
only thing I'm really disappointed in my power regenerator. Be better.
Anyway, let's
I
get
mean, you
the...
can check. I will let you go ahead and re-roll any of those specifically, but you can only re-roll them once, and you have to take the new number. So
All right.
roll a 1. So.
All right.
Which one are you
Just
going to
let me know.
reroll?
Yeah,
I can only reroll one.
Mm-hmm.
You can re-roll any power. Like you can re-roll the powers once. So if you don't like them being a typical or poor,
No. I'd like to reroll the invention one.
yeah, you can. I'm trying to say. So you can roll each power one time.
Awesome.
So probably invention and regeneration keep the rest, because E16 is good. Like, excellent gives you a 41 to succeed.
Again, that's poor. It doesn't change. 22 is in fact higher team,
Does
but it does not improve.
And the next one, that was the...
Regeneration.
Okay.
Everything else I want to keep as is.
So now, which one are you rolling now?
85.
Regeneration.
Okay. He did say invention and regeneration, so how good is regeneration?
85 turned into an amazing 46.
There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I tried for the invention. It was the first thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Give me a second. I gotta fix this real quick.
Really, guys.
A
I'm
what?
sorry.
It's a A46. Amazing 46.
Considering my invention skills are now. All right. Here's the list of powers and talents with their power ratings.
I'm doing that right now.
Oh, that's a much not cleaner list.
Like, you can get rid of the power in, like, the 1, the 2, whatever. Just...
The PowerPoints.
Yeah,
I was just using
regeneration,
that to make sure
P9, regeneration. Well, actually, healing is a separate power. You have to roll for.
Oh. Well, I'll keep that in regeneration. Then let's heal.
So healing, this is the first time you're rolling healing. Would you like to re-roll or keep it?
1 sec. Actually, no. Healing is kept as a same part, so it doesn't roll off the second.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Oh.
Doesn't.
All right.
Okay. So you have regeneration A46, healing A46. So you have P9 and P8.
Right.
Yay!
Actually, I think you may have. Now, P8 is not healing, and regeneration does not give healing.
It
think you were looking at
explicitly
the wrong
says in it, you also gain, like the very first words of regeneration are, you also can heal as above, and the one right above it is healing.
The one above it is not healing. The one above it is pheromone.
I'm looking at regeneration right now.
I think you were looking at the wrong book.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at regeneration. The hero has the ability to heal as above and can recreate large areas of tissue. I am looking at the wrong book though. Okay, fair enough. I was going from the Ultimate Powers Guide, which is this wording, which made it 2 powers.
Yeah, I'm in the Ultimate Powers book, so.
So
Yeah,
wait,
this
do
is
I
the
get
Ultimate
another-
Powers book, yeah.
Oh, I think you still have the fucking outdated one, not the Google Drive one that I provided.
This is the Google Drive one. I literally just got this off the Google Drive.
Huh.
Page 36.
All right.
Should be
So I'm
page one.
amazing at putting myself together and not dying. What I suck at is building things, which is a shame because that's the whole point of having molecular vision. But still, I can turn your support columns into oxygen.
Okay, I see what's going on. You actually looking up the power healing, which has a sub power of regeneration. So type in P9 instead and search that because then
So
it's
he got
only
a
gonna
different roll.
Yeah, he got a different regeneration power.
Oh, we got
Because
there's
it's
2 regenerations. Why
Yeah,
is there
there's
2
one that-
regenerations?
There's one that's tied directly into healing, which means the hero can regenerate their body through their healing power. And
So then
there's
he has
regeneration
1 more
where-
power.
No. That healing is separate. It's
No,
it is
so,
a
no, one
two
thing, but
slaughter.
so we counted regeneration as 2.
Yeah. Then if we're counting it as 2 and I don't get the ability to heal others, I get 1 more power.
No. Regeneration is still a 2-slot power.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
It's still worth it, actually.
Yeah, at a
Again,
typical rank, you
for
heal
an
6
amazing-
times at typical rank, you heal 6 times faster than a normal human. At unearthly,
But I got amazing rank.
So you're
Yeah, I
you're
don't-
amazing. So it looks like about 50 times.
What? My arm? All right, I'll just hold it here for about half a minute. Oh, there, it's back. Hey! It's
Yeah,
not
so-
quite Deadpool levels.
No,
actually, it's not Deadpool levels, but this is what Deadpool and Wolverine have.
so Deadpool is unearthly. You are 2 levels below that.
So I'm more Wolverine than I am.
No, you're more. What's his name? The guy whose claws are literally just like regular as fingernails.
Sabretooth?
Yeah, you're Sabretooth. You're basically Sabretooth.
Ah.
You could take a hit, but you're not as good as Wolverine.
Nope. All right. Well, looks like I'm applying one of my 90s and to try to shore up invention.
So does he need anything else?
He just needs to plug in his stats, think of a character backstory, and
Let's look at his
pick
stats
up
real
the
quick.
contacts.
Right, so he had way back when.
Hold on. I saved it. 1 shit stat, 2 amazing stats, 3 pretty good stats.
Right, so it was because of your +2. It's you have the first one is good, so you have 1 good. 1.
All right, hold
2,
on, let me write that.
3 monstrous, and 2 unearthly.
So my skills are 1 good skill.
Yep, 3 monstrous and 1 unearthly, or sorry, 2 unearthly,
3 monstrous
and 2 unearthly.
and 2 unearthly. Oh god, +2 at every stat. Oh, I had a stat that went over 100.
Okay, so where do you want your good stat to go?
That's the best. That's the best way to phrase that question.
Charisma, or whichever one is the one that I'm
So
supposed
there's
to be good
fighting,
at.
agility, strength, endurance, reason, intuition, psyche. Face, fighting, agility, strength, endurance affect your health. Reason, intuition, psyche affect your karma starting.
Yeah, basically you're starting XP.
currently, you are a little bit more of a ranged character, and you have a lot of healing. So probably your stat you need the least would probably be strength. Because fighting is how good you can hit. Strength is the damage you do with a physical attack. Whereas something along the lines of, I think it's psyche, is how much you do from a psychic attack. But agility is how much damage you do from a ranged attack.
Oh,
So-
well, then if I took marksman and I'm planning on using telekinesis to just
Throw things, it would be
shoot
agility.
rainy blood.
So you probably
But I-
want unearthly in agility and intuition, because intuition is used a lot in can I see this thing, and agility if you're using a lot of like throwing weapons.
So I put
So you have two unearthlies. These are your two best stats.
agility and intuition are unearthly.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta click unearthly.
Strength is good, and everything else is monstrous because I have no other stat.
Strength is good. Sorry, I'm just getting the math down real quick here. Good, and then the rest are monstrous. Monstrous.
So I'm a monstrous fighting machine.
Monstrous
but I'm
is 63. I know that much. What is
Unearthly.
yeah,
1 second.
and good is 8.
Then good. Yeah.
Yeah, good as 8.
I think it's 128.
So I made God. Kind of.
So what is unearthly? Because I purposely didn't put that in my karma sheet because I didn't think anyone. I mean, I have it in the rolls, but I don't have it in the ability to upgrade powers to it.
So
Unearthly is 88 to 125.
So 88.
63.
88.
So 63. Agility is unearthly, so that's an 88.
You have 246 health.
How good is that?
I have 154, and I have more than anyone else.
I have 142, and I have more than anyone else.
I have 154, and Golden has 130 something starting.
All right, so I'm an HP tank who's in the back for some unknowable reason.
You've also got Iron Will, so even if you would die, you just don't.
Because dying is what mortals do.
Let me just copy this real quick. I'll put it in there for you. Copy. Paste. I'm going to get rid of the powers
It is
thing.
insanely well balanced.
Can you give me the codes for all the powers again, Fryo?
To what?
Oh, never mind. You put the codes in a weird place.
88 and 63. All right, where do I put in my
Golden.
health? 240 health, you said?
200. Your health is the numbers next to the monstrous will calculate your health for you on the sheet. Okay, we have to get his resources and his popularity.
Huh, that's odd. I can't modify the health tab.
No, you shouldn't be able to. Like, you know how it says monstrous, unearthly? Next to that, there's numbers. You have to physically type in the 63, the 88, the 8, the 63, the 63, the 88, 63.
I did that, and it just says 20.
Yeah, no, you didn't type them in the correct slot. I typed them in for you. This happened to me. Trust me, I know exactly what you're doing. Are you using a Mac?
Yes.
There's your problem. I've got a sheet for you. What's your character's name?
I don't know what his superhero name is.
But your alter ego's Clark Kent?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you
Alter ego is Clark Kent.
Does your alter ego have the same stats as you?
Yes, I'm Clark Kent. Except for my ability to deadlift, I am suspiciously
Oh, I
good
mean,
at
like,
everything.
physically, like, is there an item that's giving you power? Even though you don't demonstrate those stats, it still has them.
I have a secret. I wear the glasses of mortality. So long as I wear these glasses, I appear as a meek, normal
You
human.
appear, but
No
are
special
you?
or What?
There's a difference. Are you?
As a human?
Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. With the way this works with alter egos is if you roll it right, your alter ego literally does not have your powers. Like, I could shoot your alter ego and kill him.
Aha!
So, do you still have your powers, just never use them? Or do you... Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Before I kill you, do...
I use my iron will to not get shot. Oh, wait, I've got
Okay.
incredible telekinesis. I wonder if I can grab
Now,
projectiles.
why is the health 222 for the secret, but 220 or 246 for the hero? The world may never know. With the exact same numbers into the system, the world may never know. You have 214 starting karma.
All right.
Roll resources and popularity, and then you have to do twice for each.
All right. So roll 2d100.
Roll 4. First two and partners of 2, so multi-roll 2. No, you would not, Golden. Oh, she's not in the thing. No.
Oh, shit. I did capital M again. Sorry about that. Give me a sec. So, one good, one bad for each. Both of them were 80s.
Uh, 82 and 17. And then 36 and 80. Really quick, which do you want for your real and which do you want for your secret?
I don't know.
The first number is resources, the second number is popularity.
I think you'd want popularity to be higher because you're trying to be a deity. And you're on a talk show.
All right, so I want my popularity as my secret identity to well, wait, no. Because if my secret identity is super popular, the paparazzi will be on me at all times, and I won't be able to transform into
I'm thinking
Superman.
probably the first number is your secret, and your second number is your real self, or your hero
right.
self.
All right,
Because
we'll
that
do
works out a lot better.
Yeah, because I don't want my.
Fryo, what do those calculate to?
I don't want my incognito self to be super popular, because then people will follow him around and he'll never be able to slip into the phone booth and change into Superman.
I'm gonna have to say no to that. I'm gonna have to say no to that.
Oh.
I chose God because I'm sadistic that way.
Should I
Then he
be
became
Homo,
God.
or should I become God?
So anyway.
like
So,
that
Fryo,
much.
what are those
Oh,
ranks, real
God.
quick?
What was numbers?
The hero is 36 for the resources and 80 for the popularity.
God, I have no idea what that means.
36.
I think God is popular.
You think? Maybe. So 36 translates into a remarkable 26. And what was the other number?
80.
80 translate into incredible 36.
That's very good. And then the second set of numbers for his alter ego are 82, 17.
I don't know what that means.
I'm assuming the resources are incredible since it's literally right next to the other number. but Clark
Muted
Kent
now?
isn't most popular. This is for his alter ego.
Oh.
17. What's that?
17 is going to translate into a poor.
So the Clark Kent is not well liked. 3.
I am
You're-
not a good reporter.
No, you're a decent reporter. Just people don't like you.
Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep telling about the wonders of worshiping Cthulhu.
You keep on trying to push a religion, and people are just getting annoyed about it.
Okay, so
I don't know.
let's get your contacts down. So you have 5 of them. Would you like to
4,
make one
if
of them
I'm
Sure
including
Shock as your, or including me? So
Or because we need to get me in the story somehow. So one is you.
Okay. Now then, journalism. Who else would you have as a journalist?
Well, I need a lawyer.
Okay, need a lawyer of some kind. Roll a D100.
Preferably not Matt Murdock.
So roll a D100.
No, it doesn't have to be. No, you don't have to roll for contacts.
Oh, I know. I'm rolling to see how good the contact is.
Oh, you don't have to roll for that.
Oh, I thought I did.
No, you didn't.
You made me roll when I did Shield.
Oh,
No, you didn't.
okay.
Yes, you did. I rolled a 61.
Like, I don't make people roll for contacts because contacts are just contacts.
Well, you said that whatever. Because this Shield was a particular circumstance, so you made me roll.
Oh yeah, sealed is a particular one because they're well established.
There's a lot of Shield. There's like, do you know Nick Fury or do you know Shield Grunt number 3? You know.
Or do you know Bob?
Yeah, it's like, do you know Hydra Bob? Let's figure this out.
Hydra Bob is Shield.
Wait, you know Hydra Bob?
I don't know.
God,
I do know the
can't
Watcher.
believe-
That's fun.
I can't believe you know Hydra Bob. Oh, I've been trying to get his autograph for years.
Anyway, so let's find out. So, lawyer. Do you want to make it a special lawyer or just a regular lawyer?
By the way, you don't have to go buy the book on this. It's just like as long as it makes sense.
So I want. I've got a detective as my journalist contact.
You get
A
one more
lawyer?
from journalism.
Okay, and let's see. I want. I want a low-level villain. A gang. A gang.
So,
a ganger.
criminal.
Somebody
That gives
who
you,
sees
yeah,
the information
Underworld is one of the options.
I've infiltrated. Fryo, don't take my rolls away. I'll be quiet.
If you want to listen in, feel free.
I'm
You missed the
bored.
good
We
part.
made a new area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then everything died.
You missed the good part where I rolled powers and apparently pulled the lottery.
So, anyway, let's look at
Like
this
when
real
I
quick.
broke my fist on a chest trying to open it.
No, the exact opposite. He rolled and became God.
Oh, he Goomba stomped them bitches into the ground, basically.
No,
And then I
Canon
got the
is
power
a
of
god.
flesh.
Oh, shit.
Literally, he is a deity. That is his race or his classification.
Son of a bitch. Look, my life with D&D is break my hand on a chest, then break my foot trying to open a door.
Okay, so you want a lawyer of some kind? Is that not journalism, or you want an underground contact?
My 2 journalism contacts will be lawyer and underworld criminal.
So you don't want me then as your journalism contact?
Oh
I
wait,
can be your journalism.
Then yeah, I'll take
Private detective and underground?
Yeah, private detective and underground.
May I make a recommendation?
Yes.
What is his name? He's really fat and has a cane. Kingpin.
Oh, wait. His name is Filson Whisk.
Yeah. Fryo, is that a special contact or
Who?
Kingpin?
I mean,
I know the Kingpin.
I'm getting ready for King Croc to appear, like... He's like,
I'm just
"I wanna call the
saying,
Smash
we basically
Boys."
have Superman. We've got freaking, we've got
I'm
Jimmy.
Superman.
We've
I'm
got
not
the
Luthor, by the
question.
way.
Yeah, like we have Superman. We have the question. We've got freaking Flash, and we've got Red Tornado. We basically are
Hold
Superman.
on.
We've got Flash with the ability to throw stars.
Can we just get a
But anyway,
Croc in this bitch?
so how about we do something like a small town, like crime lord?
Yeah, I just want to know what. I just want somebody to give me a heads up on which villains are moving which goods through which parts of the city. So a low-level ganger should know that sort of, because he needs to know which parts of the city he can't go in or get shot, and who's going to shoot him, and which drugs he.
Well,
So-
it's more, when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's more of a snitch than
Silvermane?
an actual.
Yes, I know Silvermane. All right,
It's more.
all right.
It's like a low-level grunt who happens to be like he'll kind of chime in with his information because you're like he's getting paid to do so or something.
Jimmy
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rat.
I'm paying off a rat for my.
His name is now Jimmy the Rat.
You guys think you have your powerful characters. Let me just show you mine.
Jimmy the Rat.
Literal
Criminal.
fucking god.
Criminal.
I have the ability to turn your support infrastructure into pudding.
Seriously, he can.
He's like, seriously, really?
He can literally touch you and turn you to gold if he wants to. Or adamantium.
And then sell you on the black arm.
yeah,
Anyway,
picture.
who needs Wakanda? Just start getting me steel. I'll give you all the vibranium you need.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've got your two from journalism. You now have
Adamantium,
three
Go.
that can be something to do with your background or something to do with you.
All right.
Maybe the leader of your cult.
You guys think you have power, but look at me.
But look at me. I can fly through space. Breathing is only optional for me.
It is.
Guys, look at the chat. Just speak.
It's King Croc. Yeah, I know.
So let's get.
All right. So, Jimmy the Rat, my go-to snitch.
So now you've got
By the way,
three from your personal background.
Oh,
By the
God.
way, Pinda, you
Yeah.
could have always joined this chat. It's just you can't talk normally when you join this chat.
Yeah.
I still want a lawyer.
And then someone joined
Okay.
and was like, they were like,
Corrupt
go to
or
roll
regular?
Regular.
Okay, what is his name? Give me a second.
Here, I got a better
I
one.
gotta Google his
I'll
actual
get,
name.
I'll get rid of King Croc. Because you know what? I found something better.
His name is.
John Cena! Dude.
Jackie Chiles.
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
It's the lawyer from Seinfeld that helps keeps getting trouble from Kramer.
No. Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, got it.
I'm dying.
Joe P.
Oh, by the way, I
I
can
saw
help you
Pesci.
with that. I have the power to heal.
Oh, wait.
No,
Oh,
you
I thought you were
don't.
like, I can help you with that. I can kill you.
Pesci. How you
Oh,
spell
wait,
that?
no, that's right. Regeneration no longer has the power of healing.
I can make a medicine check.
I'm not even in this, and they're just like, let's heal. Let's heal this child.
Lays on hands,
Me,
rolls that one, explodes.
Who, me? Oh,
Pesshi. I spell Pesci.
E.
Is I spell Pesci?
I don't know. My
C-H-I.
fourth
Pesci.
contact will be a scientist, a guy who works in a think tank for applied research dynamics, or a place I can get inventions from. So science.
I got one
Dr.
for you.
How about Dr. M.O. Taro?
Renowned scientist, developer of sentient robots and war machines.
Nah, then we're just making this. I'll know Bill Nye.
Bill. like,
Bill Nye, the science guy. How do you
if
think
I
they
do
got my start in
join-
journalism?
can I be Bill Nye? And like my best move is you hear Bill, 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 like the background. Like every move.
And now for my final one. So I've got a snitch, a scientist, a lawyer, and a detective. So this
By the
one will
way-
be from my divine background. So
Yeah,
I will
you
know.
only technically need 2. Most of them should be like some sort of followers.
All right, I will know. I will know the priest of my call.
That would be a good idea.
Father
I
Massey.
know a priest. He is the priest who worships me.
How about
But he
Father
doesn't
Massey?
know
That's
that
his
I'm
name.
the guy
Father
God
Massey.
he worships.
You hear in the background, nah, fuck you.
Father Masters.
Father Master.
Also, despite sounding like an evil villain and/or child molester, he is none of those things. What a twist!
I mean, at least he's not Master Fathers.
Are we making Church of Cthulhu like a serious
So,
thing?
Fryo, what do you
No. I mean,
What do you want to call your religion?
I don't know.
Eighth Day Adventists?
No, give me a minute. I'll think of one. Just give me a minute. I'll make it. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
What's your? Give me your character's name. I think I have an idea.
Oh no.
What's your character's name?
All
Hold
the
on.
fly
no,
names. Oh shit.
What's your character's name?
That's
All
half
right. His character name will be
found your
Alexander
religion.
Brightly.
Here we go. I got you. Don't worry. Don't
Is
worry.
that your normal
Look in the chat.
name, or is that your hero name?
No.
No, that's Clark Kent is his. Okay, I've got this. Are you ready?
Oh, all right.
Leader of the Church of Brightlytology.
All right. I'm a pretty good news reporter, except nobody likes. Apparently, everybody likes my superhero alter ego, who I'll call Captain Sparklefinger.
So wait, so you're Clark Kent, but your superhero is
Shazam!
you're naming your superhero Shazam?
No, Captain Sparklefingers.
So your superhero name, what you're calling out is Captain Sparklefingers.
No. I gotta think.
I
of-
like
of,
Alexander Brightly. Like that actually works beautifully.
Yeah. My Alexander
No.
Brightly is
He says
my.
so much anxiety.
No.
He's like,
I would make Alexander Brightly the hero name and Clark Kent your alter ego. Because Alexander
No,
Brightly kind of
no,
sounds
no,
like what's his
no,
name?
no.
Uh,
I got his alter ego name.
Oh no, not. Don't do it, Panda.
I'm Mr. Wizard.
he
No,
knows
better-
himself.
Better.
We'll make happy little paint out of your flesh
Like
with
you
my
just see him
mechanism.
rip off his wig. Like you whip off the poof and you're like, ha ha! I'm Captain Sparklefingers.
You want to be Captain Sparklefingers? I mean, I could totally get a thing. It's just Captain Sparkle's skin with like lightning.
No. Okay, let's see. A good superhero name. A good
Bright
superhero
Knight?
name.
Let's change it later if you want.
Hold on, I got a better one. Hold on. There you go. In your religion?
We've already got the Brightlytology.
There we
Like,
go. In the Temple of Poon.
No. See, I will be the Traveler.
Oh
You're
yes.
gonna be the big ass ball in the sky that looks over everyone in Destiny.
No, he's gonna be the Traveler from D&D.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I am the Traveler, god of thieves and travelers.
This is perfect. And what's your alter ego, Alexander Brightly?
Yep. There we go.
Um,
I am the Traveler. I travel places because I am too poor to afford.
And we already know the name of the church.
Poon! We had an encounter with this merchant who refused to say no on an item, and he'd be like, "Oh, hello."
Oh, we also know the name of your pastor now.
Bob Ross.
Clark Kent.
Bob Ross.
Zavala.
It's Bob Ross.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Fowler
more like that.
Zavala, speaker of the Traveler.
All right. There we
Like
go.
that one. I like how you think.
There we go.
So we got the Destiny reference and we got the D&D reference.
but can Bill Nye be one of Bill Nye and Bob Ross be as
Bill
like
Nye
left and right
is
hand?
the he's got a science background even though he's a religious person and Bill Nye hates religion. But whatever.
No, he's his right hand. Bill Nye's like fuck religion and like telling him how it is, and Bob Ross is like no. It's like good guy, bad guy, you know.
And then you have journalism.
No, actually, because I am not a recognized religion, I'm totally with Bill Nye. Fuck religion. Fuck all the religion. Don't believe anybody. Believe me.
And what is the
Oh god, I'm
other
gonna go
talent
get
he got?
water.
He got marksman.
Marksman?
What power
It
level?
was either marksman or weapons master.
It was marksman.
Yes.
What level was that?
Marksman ain't good. And I apparently took the wrong skill because I should have taken a
Journalism.
weapons master.
What level was journalism at?
Typical. So I am an average journalist, a pretty good shot, and I have the ability to use telekinesis to both super accelerate and slow down bullets.
What is typical? 5?
Okay, I'm back.
Typical is a 5.
Okay.
Don't you love rolling a nat one?
So your hero's name is the Traveler. What is your profile name? Toon Junkie.
Yes.
Do you want me to capitalize the J or no?
Your choice.
It's like you capitalize the J and he turns into a different person. He
And,
like he gets a Spanish accent. He's like,
Oh, that goes here,
hello.
right.
Bonjour, señorita.
Goes French and
Someone has capitalized my J. I am now a Spanish
Everyone's
bandyman.
quick, put it back to lowercase, put it back.
Group
course,
affiliation, currently soon to be capes. Could put cape in there for
Yeah.
now.
No capes. I do not want to die.
No.
I do not want to get.
No.
Oh,
Trust me,
Kyle,
our
remember?
capes are
Kyle,
ethereal.
Remember? No capes. That was the first thing I said to you guys. That was
No
the
capes.
first thing.
Base
Hold
of
on.
operations.
All right.
What's your
fine,
base of
but-
operations?
Do I have to roll for that?
no, that is all character fluff at this point.
You have 26 on a 36, so you're making. Give me a second to look at the thing real quick. You're making. Dear God, you're making 80,000 from being a hero, and you're making 100,000 from your journalism job.
There you go.
Jesus Christ!
So you have 180,000. You can afford a house. You can afford like.
I'm taking a pay cut to do super.
No,
You
you're
understand how
making
good a
both
guy
at the
I am?
same time.
So I've got 188,000 a year.
Yeah.
Hey, you make
Do
what
you
Frost
have
makes.
your own bunker that we may be able to meet at later?
Sure, I've got my own fortress of solitude.
Okay.
Guys,
Unlike
We'll call it. No. We'll call it the tower.
guys, just peek at the chat.
yes, I see it. No capes.
No capes.
No capes.
I know the no capes, but
Can you
trust me
look
on
like
this. Our capes
NW?
are ethereal. We literally had to deal with her.
Fine, but
Can you
But-
Edna?
if I'm going
Origin,
to have to wear a cape,
Deity.
I want a massive
Occupation
popped
journalist.
collar on this cape that would put Doctor Strange's to shame.
So basically, you want it to be like 3 feet above your
Identity.
head. So
Yes.
What?
Actually, I
So,
think that's
one last
Spawn.
question.
I think Spawn has one of those. types of
Ignoring
things.
the hero and the secret ID. Never mind. Actually, do them both. So, what? How old is the Traveler?
Well, since I am a
2 days.
god, let's say on
3 hours.
A nice round 5,000 years old.
A nice round 5,462 years old.
Yes, exactly.
5,463. Got it.
Two! You uncultured swine! Ban him!
This is supposed to be.
And how old is Alexander
You
Brightly?
are my Satan figure.
You are my Satan, thank you.
See,
How old is
look,
Alexander
Brian.
Brightly?
4 days.
He is 31.
He's
Just
an
turned
infant.
31 last week.
He's just learned to crawl.
Every year, he turned 31 last week.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how tall is? Are they the same height? I assume.
42
no.
feet tall.
Alex is 2 inches shorter than
So how tall is the Traveler?
the Traveler. Would be about 6.
It's all about the shoes.
Exactly.
You just see him turn around. He's stomping in on like 6-inch stilettos.
Okay, and your weight.
Oh my god!
For going by Asgardian build, probably 220.
Please
Oh,
tell
okay,
me this
220.
session is being recorded.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
By the way, you're being recorded.
Oh shit!
Hello.
Then you will be spreading the
So
word.
what is
Then you will be
his
spreading the word
his
for the-
agility is unearthly. What is his movement speed?
If I'm gonna have to wear a cape, I want a massive pop collar that makes me look like the biggest poser you have ever seen.
Okay, but do you pop it yourself? So it's like flattened, and then you flop it up, and it like makes a gush of wind.
Yes.
Like it flattens itself so often. It's a fucking natural instinct for him to pop his collar every few seconds.
Yeah. Which is why I have telekinesis, so I can pop my collar and shoot bullets at the same time.
You turn, and it's like, have you seen the scene in Jurassic Park with the fucking little, like, what is it called? It's like the little Dilo. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Dilo, and he's fucking. I'm just thinking of. He just sprays bullets. Oh boy, I'm just thinking of who he has become has gotten even better.
Yep.
I mean, you can always join if you want to. There's
I
still
don't
room
know.
for 2.
I know, but I just don't know if I could like commit because of how much I work.
Yeah, it's Wednesdays. We might be starting at 4:30 again.
Yeah, I work at 5 every Wednesday because we do shipment.
Oh.
So there we go. Is today Wednesday?
No.
No,
We're just getting
today is
started.
Flim's Day.
Saturday. I was wondering why Fryo come to us.
What?
Okay,
That's what I
so right, agility.
Can he be super fast? So you just
I've got unworldly agility.
wait.
Unearthly,
but,
I
okay,
know. I'm trying to find the exact distance that is.
But do you wear? Is like part of your religion wearing like 6-inch stilettos too? So
No, you can't travel in those.
yes, you can.
God may be willing, but I am not.
You just see, but imagine popping a collar, turning around as you do so, and he has like 6-inch stilettos and is like,
Yes, I was secretly a superhero this entire time. The popping of my collar is what makes my ethereal cape appear.
I mean, somebody has that exact same layout with their fucking hat.
Right. Okay. So,
my luck though, I wouldn't be able to get the hat to work. I'd just be sitting there
Fryo.
shaking angrily.
if I'm
Yes.
reading this right,
Yes.
his movement speed is 12.
12 areas.
Yeah. A turn.
Oh god.
Oh
A
wow!
turn. He goes a turn.
By the
So,
way,
what's an area?
an area is 44 feet,
Rating
so
is
that's
63, C over
500
5.
Yeah,
I'm a pretty
528 feet.
traveler.
Think about
It's the
this.
heels.
Think about this.
It's the
You can-
heels.
A turn is 6 seconds, just like in D&D. Every 6 seconds, you can move 528 feet.
Yep.
Your initiative modifier is the same as mine, 5. Right.
So wait, how many areas can he move?
12.
How many areas can? Wow.
Double
that's-
yours and quadruple
that's
ours.
More than me.
Daddy's no longer the fast boy.
See, this is why I'm called the Traveler. I've spent my millennia mastering the art of the power walk.
He doesn't run. He power walks. I'm fucking
Popping his
dumb.
collar every few seconds.
I mean, if you wanted to reduce it to 10 and say that you power walk everywhere,
No,
like you can casually power walk 10 areas.
no, that would not be divine. I power walk the 12 area. Because I refuse to die.
Please tell me not only do
Oh no,
you
that's
power
not
walk,
a
but
dash
you
action. That's not 12 areas is not a dash action.
So yes,
You just normally move 12 areas, then you could dash per action for another 12. And if you roll really well, you could theoretically have 4 actions per turn. So you could move 60 areas in a turn with God
like
roll.
I said, power walk everywhere.
But okay, but please struts. So it's like furious hip wiggling.
Okay, are you going to give him the same opportunity that you gave us?
Yeah, I will.
So you got 214 karma. You could use it to gain an additional power, gain additional talents, gain additional. You actually don't have your max contacts, so you can't gain any more, or improve your powers.
You can improve your powers or your skills if they are a little below up to a maximum of an excellent.
So you could get your hyper invention up. What are we doing? 50% cost for the very first time, I think.
Fryo, do you plan on getting an arc tonight?
Probably not.
Looking at
Okay.
the cost right here, that'd be 3 to 16. It would be all of your karma if you wanted to bring hyper invention to E16.
Where are the prices? Where are?
It's on the Excel document I gave you, but this is different because it's the very first time he ever gets karma.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys play.
Let me be 100% honest with you. To
I
do
will-
that after now, it would be 2,500 karma. So literally 10 times the karma you have now.
All right, no weaknesses, hyper invention. But let me just roll to see what I would have gotten if I had chosen the power.
No, you could have added. You can, or you want to add another power at whatever rank you
No.
roll it at.
No,
You don't
we're
normally
taking
get to do that. I'd like to point out. So you
All right.
don't get to roll the rank. You get start at shift 0 if after today. So that might actually be worth it. Leave the inventing at P3 because again, you aren't rolling hyper invention. You're rolling matter conversion, which is A16.
All right, so just go for a new power then.
Yeah, because you get to roll the power level of it.
All right,
Another D100. God damn it, mother. So 27-7. Be fighting.
Nice.
And then Berserker. F1.
do I get a reroll?
The hero can enter a battle rage that you know, Barbarian. Reason and Psyche go to 0. Your strength and fighting. Don't do this. Your strength and fighting are both at
No.
levels that are not worth it.
No. This is if it's either this or raising up
So roll
hyper
me-
invention up to excellent. it's
Another
hyper
2.
invention
No. You can re-roll the power. So roll another 2 D100s. $56.22. 22. Go back to the thing. Back to the thing.
Matter creation.
Yeah, 56 is going to be a mental or 56 is matter creation, another one of those. And then 22 is elemental creation.
I like create fire, create ice, create lightning.
No, whenever it says elemental, it's always referring to periodic element.
Oh.
Here, have some argon.
Create vibranium.
Can't he already do that?
Yeah,
You can gather it.
Yeah, I
and
can
now
already
you
do
also
that.
create it.
No, he has what's it called?
Collection and
He has conversion. He can turn oxygen into it.
Yeah.
But think of it this way: each one of those powers have a set amount you can do it per so and so cycle. So you can gather so much, and then you can convert
Create
so much, and then you
and then I
can
can
so much.
transmute.
So I guess it's worth it actually.
This is your actual source of income. It's just like
Elemental
you fucking
creation. Roll D100.
It's like every few months you just roll into the bank with a gold bar.
Yeah.
You don't tell them how you get it. You're like, they just expect you to roll in with a gold bar at this point.
MCR2.
Oh God.
Can someone give me the code for hyperinvention real quick?
Hyper invention.
Oh God. Oh come on! Why couldn't it be?
That's going to be an amazing 46 for your score.
93 only gets me amazing.
Yeah, 96 would have got you a monstrous, which is the highest you can.
M14. M is in Mike 14. Hyper invention.
Someone spell telekinesis for me?
Hold on.
T-E-L-E-K-I-N-E-S-I-S? Yes.
I don't know.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, it should be...
Regeneration, which is P9 at 846.
M30 is for telekinesis.
Yeah, no, I was talking about regeneration then.
Oh, yeah. P9
Okay.
is regen.
And then you are at 0 karma after getting that power.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Cape currently has, by the way, in case you're wondering, by last calculations, Cape, the organization you're about to be a member of, has 1734.
1734.
Karma.
1734
XP.
karma that we can use for group things.
All right. I'll take. If you're
Well,
willing.
you won't be able to use it now since you're technically not part of their group as of the moment.
And yeah, so it wouldn't be for this kind of stuff.
No.
So yeah, so we've got your
It's a
sheet
shame I have
mostly.
that
Oh, your
periodic
weakness.
elemental.
Weakness, really quick. Weakness.
Strontium.
Strontium. Strontium, which is, and it's 1 ounce.
And the
Pure.
severity is it incapacitates
Incapacitation.
until separation.
INCAP. I. Incapac. ASITATION.
Us gods don't like our strontium.
Someone's telling me how to
239.
spell incapacitation.
I put it in the chat below.
So
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to apologize to Noki, but seeing this, you're gonna have to kind of the same thing as BK. Is like BK doesn't like table salt or especially not like medical iodine. He knows it doesn't affect him that much, but it's like he would rather not be around it. Like you can't stand being around tube televisions or microwaves or anything like that.
I tried it once in the 70s. It gave me a nose.
Okay, so
You
I
walk
have.
into a room with a TV, you just walk right back out.
Yeah. Or I conjure up a titanium dagger and blow it up.
So, just to confirm everything, you're the Traveler, your alter ego is Alexander Brightly. You've got 246 health, 0 karma. You have remarkable resources and incredible popularity. Your alter ego, Alexander Brightly, has incredible resources and poor popularity.
Yeah.
Your contacts are me, Jimmy the Rat, Joe Pesci, Bill Nye, and Father Zavala, Speaker of the Travler. Your weakness is strontium. You have to have 1 ounce of it. It has to be pure. Incapacitation until separation. You have journalism 5, good, marksman 8. Then you have regeneration A46, true flight I36, telekinesis A46, self-sustenance I36, iron will E16, collection E16, molecular conversion E16, total memory E16, hyperinvention P3, and elemental creation MCR2 A46.
Oh,
All right,
God.
sounds good.
All the listing.
Anything else? You also
don't forget my Fortress of Solitude.
Oh yes, the tower, your base of operations.
Yes. No, because I am the Traveler, I have an RV.
No. You know what I mean by the tower, Destiny 2?
No.
The tower is the main hub location of Destiny 2 where the Traveler is located.
Oh, okay, yeah. All
You
right.
can also look up the last city, which would be around the tower, but your main hub would be the tower, where your
Yes,
guardians,
the tower.
who are the religiously faithful, serve you.
Yes.
Which is only like 3 people at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not
Zavala, Ikora, and Cade.
Yeah.
Cade's looking a little like 2 days to retirement, though.
Just so long as none of them's a Judas, we're perfectly fine. I pay a great retirement benefit. Even if I have to retire you into the ground myself.
Yeah. Cade, no, there was 4. Cade was the 4th, but sadly he passed away. And your third
Well, let's just hope he
follower
stays dead.
is now known as, I don't know.
Perry.
No, what's her name?
Harry the
Soraya
Platypus.
Hawthorne.
I don't care what his
So
name
Hawthorne.
is. His name is now Harry the Platypus.
Her name. Soraya
Alright,
Hawthorne.
All right.
But you always walk by, whenever you see them, you're like, hey, Perry.
Yep.
She does have a bird with her always, so there's that.
It's not a platypus. I do not care.
Make it a platypus.
No. Yeah, I just sit in my tower, and when I contemplate evil things, instead of stroking a cat, I stroke a platypus.
Yep. So I'm going to save this as the Traveler.
I don't know.
The Traveler.
I kind of was hoping that elemental creation would have been not periodic, but the 4 elements sort of thing.
Yeah, sadly, it's like anything that's like actual like elements like ice or fire or anything is categorized under energy instead of element.
Yeah, I've got way too many elemental powers.
You are the god of wealth. That's what it is. you are the god of material
I can't
things.
afford these fancy walking shoes to do my traveling.
You know how many streets I go through a day?
Especially since I walk 500 feet every 6 seconds.
Where'd that go? He was like, oh, he was power walking that way. I didn't see him go that way. Oh, you have to keep a close eye on that guy.
just ambling by.
There, I've put it up on the Google Drive now.
All right. So I have an infinite way of generating vibranium bullets for my telekinetic marksman.
I don't know about vibranium, but
On a red feet, yes.
I don't know about vibranium, but
I can generate. All right, fine. I can generate 3 hand. I can generate a near infinite amount of to shoot at people. And the fun thing about depleted uranium is that
Actually,
it shatters
with
like
your
glass
current
and cracks.
powers, you could create ghosts.
Yes, my ghost army.
Like the ghosts from Destiny, like those little robot guys. that follow people around and revive them.
Oh, and they all sound like Peter Dinklage.
Yes. And I guarantee you Moto would have some sort of a healing Medibot that you could copy the mechanics of, put into your own design with invention, and make literal ghosts, and then become the Traveler for real. Your religious symbol is just the Destiny Traveler logo.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, okay, so I'll just use my fallback of uranium bullet.
Yeah.
Because
Pierce
uranium
through
has...
bullets. Pierce through armor, just, yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, when it finally does stop, it shatters into almost a molecular level radioactive knives.
Yeah, it's
'Cause it
basically
has the
it's
same-
depleted uranium bullets. Just
Yeah.
it's not going to stop. Just accept it.
Yeah. Oh, and because I have telekinetic, I can fire as many as I can create as hard, as fast as I can.
Well, if that's
Hell
your
no.
power, you roll each attack. So it's like,
Oh shit, that's gonna
so
take.
if you roll an at one, you kind of like gently push it as this kind of goes 1 inch forward, then falls. And you roll an at one and attempting to make bullets, and you make them out of oxygen. And you just throw the oxygen.
Yeah.
Like, I can breathe better now. I don't know why.
Oh wait, no. But if I roll 100 on my telekinetic blast, I shove it right behind your eyeball and expand it.
Yeah, like, trust me, you got some powers just like I've got some power combinations. Like, I've got electrical control and electrical generation, and I've also got mind control. And so I can just walk up. Yeah, I can literally shut. Like, I have literally pulled a Superman from Final Crisis and cut someone's brain, like a part of someone's brain that would let them use their powers out.
Oh no! Well, I'm glad I have regeneration. I can just regrow.
Yeah, but like it wasn't a good guy. It was a villain. Like it
Ah.
was this wolf that was actually a lady that was like psychically destroying crap. And I was like, no. And then she turned into a lady and blacked out. I was like, yes.
Aha. All right. Well, I'm disappointed that my hyper invention is work, but from the sound of it, that's a workable malady.
It's going to cost you. Let's see here real quick. In order to get that karma-wise powers, from poor to typical, it'll be 450 karma. Then from typical to good, it would be 675 karma. Let me just send you this Excel document really quick. Ignore the. Actually, I have a regular version of it that's just called Marvel. I think I've already put it in there. Actually, did I? I haven't put it in there yet. Well, let me fix that problem right away. Load files, desktop. Not Marvel 1, I want regular Marvel. There we go.
Oh, Fryo. Can
Yeah, I
you
put it
tell
up
me
there.
about Carrier Wave, the T2 power?
Ooh, carrier wave.
Just ignore the karma gain loss. You didn't see that. I kind of maybe put that in there when I shouldn't have, but whatever. Just ignore that. Everything else is correct though, and you can ignore the third sheet as well, because it's only for golden.
Okay.
But
At this
you care about the fleet chart, and then you care about the right side of the karma sheet. Typically, the upgrade cost using karma. Ignore the other thing that I accidentally put on there. Whatever. That's for FryoKnight and FryoKnight only.
I only kind of use it as a reference. I don't use it as a
Yeah,
word for word. So
I figured as much. But yeah, so now we know who the... I mean, if you look at my character sheet, I was good. I was pretty good. And then
Then the problem decided
Then-
to the end.
literal God showed up, and I'm like,
Aw.
I was so overpowered, and now I'm going up against going with a literal God.
Don't worry, my child. God is with you now.
Literally. Don't mind the touching.
Now, really quick, this is completely for me and not for Fryo whatsoever. Roll another D100.
All right, hold on.
Odds are big, evens are small. Okay, you know me as Watson and nothing else.
All right.
The other way around. Pick a stipulation.
What's a stipulation?
You could do higher than a certain number, I know who you really are, or you could do odds. Like I did odds, you would know, evens you wouldn't. Whatever you want to do in terms of determining what I roll, if I know who you are or not.
Interesting.
So what is your stipulation? Let me actually, before I do anything else, let me just go to my sheet and put you as a contact.
All right.
So, would that carrier wave work off of my abilities? Is that what that's saying, Fryo?
Let's see.
1 to 49, you don't. 50 up, you do.
Survey says that's the wrong thing. Incapacitation.
Incapacitation.
Only when you're incapacitated.
Nope, I know you as. Neither of us know, so I know you as Andrew Brightly.
Yes.
Alexander Brightly.
Oh, okay.
Rolled any other way.
So yeah, Danny boy.
Yeah.
So if you were to use,
You know me as Alexander Brightly, the
guy I use as a cover for calling myself a journalist.
What you don't know is that I'm secretly God.
Yeah, and the best part of it is, right, I've been using this one NPC I created called Ashley to fund my operations as well as to fund me giving Flair a job. And so Ashley is just the accountant for you.
Oh, by the way, Ashley, hand this gold bar over to
Yeah,
Watson.
that's where she's getting the money. She's your accountant. She just launders all of the gold bars you make.
Oh, by the way, hand over this box of...
Yeah, I was just like, if I'm gonna be... No, this is what happened. This is what happened. I would have walked up to you thinking you were a normal journalist, mind-controlled you into hiring me, somehow got a really good role and succeeded without knowing who you really were. Then you called Ashley and said, put him on the payroll. He didn't matter to you whatsoever. Or... Now, because you don't know I'm a superhero, so you didn't know I tried to mind control you. You said a really bad
You
day.
don't know I'm God.
Yeah, so this is perfect.
Hey, wait a minute! You mind controlled me.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to come clean about. Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out how you journalists would help. Well, I would know you as a journalist who's good with technology and has infinite money. So I guess I might call you to help with the technology problem. You show up.
no, he doesn't have infinite money. He just pays his employees very well.
Yeah. So, but the point is, you know technology. So I'd call you in to help with the giant machine that we're currently trying to. Well, I don't want to get fixed, but you know.
Oh,
And then you show up and you see me as a superhero. Like, wait a second, I didn't know you were a superhero. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, you don't know anything, and I fail at the mind control thing. You're like, yeah, no, and you just were like, oh, so you have powers as well. Good, okay, we're even.
Actually, no. What I was going to do is I was going to look at it and say, what I was going to do is I was going to try and protect my secret identity and say, oh my goodness, this looks well beyond my ability to comprehend. Have a nice day, boys, and walk out, and then the Traveler walks in 5 minutes.
You'd have to get a really good stealth check for that. And also, I think us knowing your secret is probably better for the way the game works.
Oh, but there is so much fun.
Flair tried to hide his powers, and it just ended really badly when he was caught on camera using his powers. So
Completely by accident.
So
He rolled a nat 1.
yeah, he rolled a nat 1 stealth. So I'm thinking maybe just accept the. We know you have powers now. be it by
A mission or
I go to mind control you to forget I have powers, and then read your mind and realize, oh shit. This guy is awake now. Wait a second. Oh no.
I took my pedestal.
Yeah. It's like I control you and accidentally flick your wrist in a wrong way and make some like fire just appear out of nowhere. I'm like, oh.
Oh boy, the last person I had to mindfuck, I used burning shrubbery.
No, just I accidentally turned like just some random wall into cheese. It's just like, okay, we need to talk, man. Alexander, we need to talk. Oh.
No, we don't. You saw nothing. There is no cheese here.
yeah, not cheese at all. It's only adamantium.
Wait a second. That's even better. I want some armor, man. But yeah, we got the balance. By the way, in confliction, I have excellent and good, and I make about 100K a year. So it's like I thought I was good with my baller status, and you're just like, no.
Wait, you can only afford 2 Lamborghinis?
No,
Oh,
I bought an Atlas
I can afford
and some
that.
uniforms and was out of money.
What, you could only buy 1 planet?
Give me a second. Snaps. The Earth is now gold.
You know what? Maybe I want to switch from True Flight to Carrier Wave, because I think
We've
that's
already
more
got
in line
one
with
True
what I
Flight.
want.
I can fly in space. Breathing is
But,
optional.
I mean, think of it this way: you instead of this like you just fly because you fly, you would be like generating plasma out the palm of your hands and flying like a fucking Iron Man does. In that kind of sense. It's kind of like how Storm actually has carrier wave because he uses the wind to carry her.
Question.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I think that's better for me. Would that be more or less expensive than True Flight, do you think?
Probably less.
Yeah, it would be significantly less because it's not taking up 2 slots.
How much less would you say? Because I'll go ahead and
The
switch
standard
my-
cost was 1,000 for a random power.
Oh man,
You said 2,000 something for True
Lightning.
Flight.
8,000 for True Flight. It was 8,000 carbon
Okay.
for True Flight.
So what do you want it to be for Carrier Wave?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like one goddamn half a minute second.
Carrier Wave.
Wave.
The only thing I'm missing is the ability to smite lightning.
That's what I do. I have Eldritch Blast and Light and Thunder Wave. It's awesome.
Oh, that's why you're friends with him because you're just trying to figure out how he does the lightning.
Surely there's got to be some sort of periodic element I can. Wait a minute. No, I've got it.
Oh no.
I've got hyper invention. I can just invent a little palm taser and then use my collect elements to gather up something that conducts electricity, and that's how I'll
Xenon.
throw light.
A flow of xenon gas would make a lightning
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah,
But that would require physics talent, which you don't have. That would also require, I have a physics talent for that exact purpose. Actually, I have medicine, but
Shit.
for that type of stuff, you want a physics talent. Because you need to know, A, a stream of xenon would conduct electricity. B, what is xenon? C, how to make a stream of xenon. D, roll physics to get it correct. Roll your power to get the stream correct. Now roll the electric. You would have to roll like it would be like a power feat every time, and it'd be at your lowest ability. So if you have a poor talent in physics, guess what? It's going to be a poor roll you're going against.
Oh, well.
And to be able to pull off feats, it's a red feat, and you can't fucking karma up to it. So, but you get a shit ton of XP if you're able to pull off like amazing things.
Yeah, like what did I do? It was that like the very first fight we were ever in. I just told an ice monster to go to sleep, and it went to
ice
sleep.
monster that was continuing to grow in size.
I was like, go to sleep. It's like, okay. And then I took off Bane's collar. That was fun. By draining it of all of its power.
I'm going to say 2,500 karma for Carrier Wave.
Nice.
How much do you have, Danny?
400.
Okay. The group can't donate enough.
Yeah, that's fine. 2,500. That works much better.
But maybe next time, depending on how much karma we get next time, the group might be able to donate that for you. To get you a movement power. If the group is also able to donate me my last power, which there's one I really need.
Well, apparently I really need physics if I'm going to make anything.
Fryo, if I wanted to random roll a power, but make it a specific type of power.
So you want it in a specific classification?
I want a travel power. That's the only power I don't have.
Everyone wants travel powers. What the fuck?
I got flight.
Yeah, like... It doesn't have to be true flight. It could literally just be I can run slightly fast, but it's really annoying that I only have 3 areas of movement. Okay? It's my one weakness, is if things move faster than me.
Oh, I thought your one weakness was things that can move in 3D space. As in up.
No, up I can hit pretty high up, actually. That's not an issue. My electrical generation is 6 areas. My mind control and my electrical control I can go up to 27 areas away. It's going to be hard. It takes you 3 turns to get away from me. Like,
unless he's trying to punch you.
Yes. But at which point my fighting to dodge is also pretty high up there. We're tied for fighting.
Yeah.
So it'd be a straight roll for fighting.
Yeah.
Actually...
And besides, my strategy is with marksman is to just shoot 1,000 bullets in 1 second. So that's my usual.
I do want to go ahead and let you know, Toon Junkie, there is something that you would like in D&D. Of course, the goal is kill all the monsters, get all the XP. In Marvel, you're playing as a hero.
You don't want to kill stuff.
If you can prevent the killing,
so
it's better.
Do you know those like pepper bullets that knock people out?
Okay.
You're going to be making those and throwing them at people.
Or just in case people input it.
I mean, you can still go around killing people. It's just not going to be favorable to you.
Yeah.
Like, I killed 2 things that weren't even people, and I lost a good bit of karma. So how much would it be, Fryo, for a travel power randomly
Which
rolled?
again makes gather element and a hype weaponry pretty shit skills, all told, if the goal is incapacitation.
Well, I mean, there's some cases where you might need to, quote-unquote, kill something, but...
Like, if they're robots, it's not murder if it's robots.
Ouch.
So you're a robotist?
That's a Destiny achievement, okay? That's an achievement in Destiny 1. Kill 1,000 Vex. It's not murder if it's robots.
You are such a racist. How dare you?
I mean, Golden Whirlwind would be so pissed off at you right now.
Yes,
More
but
than normal.
Golden would probably lose karma if you kill it. If you kill Golden, you would probably lose karma, but if you kill Silver, you probably wouldn't lose karma. Because, like, he's specifically a war machine.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between Golden, which is made for peace and politics, and Silver, who just has dual rocket miniguns. There's no peace when there's dual rocket miniguns involved.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to turn a wall into pudding. I am then going to use telekinesis to push bad guys into the pudding and then turn it back into a wall with their heads pointing.
Yeah, encase people in something. That's beautiful. But anyway, so far, how much would it be to get a guaranteed travel power but randomly rolled?
I'll say...
You can travel anywhere, but only on your special unicycle.
I'll say 1,750.
I could get that right now, and then the group would be left with 500.
Do it. Do it.
Do I have?
But it will start off at the
shift
lowest
0.
Yeah.
I think that's still worth it. So yeah, I will do that. Group is left with 500. I am at 0. And I'm going to roll a D100.
Come on. Silly.
26 lands you in the category of gliding.
Oh,
Do I get to re-roll that or no?
I'll let you re-roll once.
Oh, come on. I can use...
82.
Oh, shit.
That's
Oh, yes. DM's favorite, Trouble Seeker.
What? Which book is this in?
This is an Ultimate Powers book. You are randomly
What's the code?
teleported where you are needed.
What's the code for this?
T20.
C20?
T20.
Heroes hate this power, but it does tend to get an adventure going quickly. The power combines
Teleportation with automatically functioning mental and detection powers. Hero
The hero
subconsciously
has no
detects a crisis somewhere within his range and automatically teleports to the vicinity. The maximum range is shown on the range table. The hero has no control over the power and usually arrives without any idea of what the problem is or that drew him. His only warning is a dreaded feel of the power beginning to function. Here I go again! Boom. Nothing in Marvel can prevent a hero from teleporting into a crisis area. Unwanted appearance can only be prevented by nullifying the power before it functions, by negating either detection, analyzing, or transportational aspects of the power. More on this later. Once he is drawn to the scene, he can move freely about, but he must remain within 10 areas of the initial attraction. If the hero goes beyond the limit, they are teleported back to the starting place. Only when the crisis has been dealt with can it leave the area. Of course, the power is also free to draw him to a new crisis elsewhere. To compensate for the constant demands his power places on the hero, increases the endurance power rank number. At amazing rank, the hero gains additional 10 power. At amazing rank, gains self-teleportation. 10 limit remains in effect. Power automatically transports anything the hero considers part of his self-image. Yep. Okay.
Even companions.
What attracts Trouble Seeker? Detection aspects of the power operate on an empathetic basis. The crisis that attracts is one that generates extreme levels of turbulent emotions in a creature or person. An event that doesn't directly affect anyone that will not attract the Trouble Seeker. A screening mechanism prevents the hero from traveling to false alarms, such as a distressed accountant who just lost his ledgers. If I do not,
people throwing themselves off the edge of
the
a
hero
building
possesses time travel. I do not. Power is not allowed to here to rest between missions. The power will not function again 1 to 10 days after the successful conclusion of the previous mission. If the mission was unsuccessful, it does 1 to 10 hours after the defeat. The PA is a -1 resistance to emotion attacks. Even worse, a perfect simulation of the emotions that accompany extreme distress can serve as a trap to lure and hold the Trouble Seeker. Trouble Seeker cannot leave the 10 area limit until he has discovered the deception and neutralized the source of the suspicious emotions. Resents the power and often feels like he's a puppet dancing at the whim of an unseen master. Let's make the master the Traveler. The power is controlled by a force beyond the hero's discovery. Whatever its nature, the power will never try to get the hero killed. The screening mechanism never draws a hero to a crisis that is beyond their ability to handle, though he might not think so at the time. If the hero admits or suffers total defeat, the power may even allow him to escape. If the hero is in a fatal situation with absolutely no way out, the judge rolls a red power feat. Success means that the hero is transported to safety, the loss of all of his karma. The power works against the Trouble Seeker's opponents if they try to carry him away from the area. Such attempts to hijack the hero proceed normally until he reaches the 10 area limit. At the point, teleports back, minus whatever they had carried him away. As mentioned earlier, the only way to prevent Trouble Seeker's unwanted appearance is somehow prevent the power from functioning. The detection aspect can be temporarily blinded by such means as mental invisibility or force field.
Jesus
Either
Christ.
mental or emotional or attack. If the villain operates so covertly that no one gets distressed, this will also do. The key to prevent the hero from receiving the broadcast emotion. Second mode of prevention is with the analysis aspect. Anything that can reduce the hero's reason or intuition to below typical prevents them from teleporting. Doesn't help me at all.
Right.
Third mode is simple enough. The villain need only to negate the ability to teleport. So I can't do this. So yeah. Okay. Oh, love of all that is holy.
Boy.
You are now the mission starter.
Nice.
Yay! Can I bring someone with me or no?
You can, because it says even companions.
As long as they're within your range.
Everyone stand near me all the time. Everyone.
It said the power transports anything the hero considers part of his self-image. This can be extended to include clothing, equipment, and even companions.
So it's, what is the power number again?
T20.
20.
Quickly!
T.
There's a
20.
kitten stuck up in a tree!
And then I'm gonna get rid of another 250 karma to get that up to poor.
Nice.
P3.
It's funny because it's counterintuitive to rank it up because you don't get control of it until you get amazing, but the higher
You wanna get control of it!
Yeah, but the higher you rank it up, the
Don't
less control you have because that's a higher range for you to teleport to.
But once you get to A, you have control over it.
You have minor control over it. Yes, you have more control over it than anything.
But here's the deal. I wanted to go up because that way I get a bigger range, so Fryer has a bigger engagement range. It's 100% of why I wanted to do this.
Yes.
This fits my character so well because he's just done this normally for no effing reason. There's a raptor in that store? I'm gonna go attack it. Oh, there's a bank being robbed on the radio. I'm gonna be there. Now I don't have to. I just get teleported.
Yeah.
Ah! Another robbery foiled! Oh no, a kitten in a tree! Kitten's safe now. Oh no, a burning building! Oh no!
Now, once I succeed once, it doesn't happen for another 10 days.
1 to 10 days.
1 to 10 days. But boys, I have the rest of the day to relax and recuperate.
You have the rest of the day off.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my apostle. You have done well. I will give you a...
Okay. So... I guess this is...
Actually, I think that's a good. That's going to be good for the story. Then.
It's gonna be really good for the story.
yeah.
Really good way to get this started. We may drop Agents of Cape, and we may just become the Travelers Guardians, just because. Just because. Why not? Like, because people didn't like the name to start with,
Yeah.
right? And we've already got plenty of logo ideas for
like
Guardians.
Yep.
And we've got a hunter,
Sounds
we've got a
almost
titan, and we've got a warlock. Like,
It almost sounds like Doctor Who, kind of.
we've got, you're the hunter, right? Golden is obviously the titan, you know, because she's such good endurance, and she punches things a lot. And then I'm the warlock because I use lightning and teleporting powers, and
I wanted to use lightning. Oh,
I am the lightning guy. I shoot beams of energy.
Maybe-
Yeah, we've got the perfect fire team, and then we've got the Traveler to back us up.
I can turn all your gear into adamant.
You give us the Meta multi-tool, Whisper of the Worm.
I will. Adamantium is actually not considered a element. It is a molecular, meaning because it's a combination of multiple elements.
Actually, it says specifically in the power, the judge decides if you can make adamantium.
Yeah, normally it's like throughout most of it, it actually lists adamantium as a element and not not element.
Yes, but I have molecular conversion. I can convert things into compounds.
All right. He has all of the molecule power. Seems to be like he is Molecule Man.
Yep.
That's that now. Now it's this. Here's gold.
Yep.
Once you get that invention up, man, you're gonna just become God. Like, I'm gonna have an army of ghosts that can revive my teammates. Like, I'm debating. I am genuinely debating if Moto has some sort of a heal droid created that could do basic healing, like maybe like 5 health or 10 health per turn, and you could give us each one by creating them with your powers.
I know. That's why I was. That's why I was.
Like, the whole revival aspect is a little overpowered for this level. But, like, later on, as you build up your powers and as we build up our strength and we're fighting things that are a little bit higher up, we could get the revival. It's basically just make a sentient robot creatures that can cast healing and then later on be able to cast revival.
Yeah, that's why I was.
For an obscene karma cost.
That's why I was really hesitant on elemental creation as opposed to just get hyper invention up to P3.
But now you've got the element of creation is necessary, considering it's only going to cost you to get your thing from what is it currently P3?
P3 to E16.
So, to E16, it's only going to cost you about $2,000, which is maybe like 2 days worth of karma, 2 meetings worth of karma.
Okay.
But right now, you increase the CS if you have access to a prototype and the notes on it, which Moto, hint hint, might have.
Okay.
So if she has something you could copy, you would be able to roll really well. We could even give you some karma to spend on that roll to build at least a healing bot for each of us that heals like 2 health per turn, or some obscenely low thing. We can always upgrade them as we go.
Okay. Well, see, I didn't know what the payout was.
We would all have ghosts.
Payout in hundreds or in payout in thousands?
So we've had different missions. The one where we defeated the kobold, because we killed things, we only ended up getting about 500 karma.
Okay.
Honestly, we also had another day where we saved some hostages that were being destroyed in a destroying building. We defeated a supervillain. I think we ended up with the reference and everything else, we ended up with about 3,000 karma at the end of that.
Okay.
Piece. So the references are anywhere from 200 to 1,000 karma by themselves, if you can get those. And then, depending on what we do in a day, it gives us more karma.
Okay.
So, trust me when I say this, 2,000 is not an unobtainable goal. Whereas, to get a power randomly rolled at a random power level, to get that power would have cost you 1,000 to get the power with a random roll. And then it would have cost you in the neighborhood, to get it to A46, would have cost you 17,000 karma.
Yeah,
So
I know,
18,000 karma. Like, trust me, the day one, if you can add a new power, do it.
All right.
So we should probably talk about starting times. We should have
Right.
started talking about starting times before we made the character. But I guess since
So
we have
right
the
now,
character
I heard
now-
someone say 4:30, even though I don't know why.
Because if you want me to join, I work from 7 to 3. So, and I take public transit, which takes me around 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on what the connector bus.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yes.
So you could Discord from the cell phone.
Yes.
So 4 o'clock wouldn't be insane, because you would be on the bus or whatever public transport by then.
Yes,
Or
I'd
potentially
just be-
home.
Yes.
So on a good day home, on a bad day, you'd be able to still call in. But
Yeah.
let's say 4:30 just to give you some extra time. That's okay with me. Actually,
Yeah.
would 5 work? Because I'm looking at potentially getting a job in the near future, and so 5 o'clock
5
would be really good for me.
Five would.
Fryo, what is your verdict on 5 p.m.?
Oh, it's 5 p.m. should be good, especially since I
Danny, what is
technically
your
love
verdict on 5 p.m.?
Well, 5 p.m. is Eastern. I should be fine, but let me
Actually,
go
that's a-
ahead.
That's a good point. Is what's your time zone?
Eastern Standard.
Eastern
Okay.
Standard.
Yeah.
Shadow.
Eastern Daylight, actually, but who cares?
Here it is.
Where are you, Danny?
so if I'm in the desert.
He's on the planet Earth.
So Eastern, what is your time? What time is it currently for you?
Mountain.
I'm
Mountain
mountain. So if we started at 5,
What time is it now
I
for
would
you
start
right
at
now?
2. 8:12.
8:12. So you are 3 hours behind us. So
Yep.
you would start at 2, and then
Yep.
that's just if we're gonna start as late as 5, we're probably gonna have to limit our sessions till. I could go as late as 2. How about everyone else?
Do you have to work in the morning? Because that might be...
2 a.m. is the latest I could go. So I literally do this right next to my bedroom.
I do this in my bed, so Two though is a little rough, especially. if I
Two
have to
is
say-
ending. We would end combat at 1, and we would do the karma point giving at 2 till 2.
Okay.
So
Then I did, yeah.
yeah, and then we have to ask Golden. But if Golden is okay with 5 to 2, so 5 to 1, and then 2 is the hard cut. 2
Yeah,
is we
so-
turn the Discord channel off immediately.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be heading out like almost hard 1, unless we're in the middle of the grand boss battle or something.
Yeah, so 5 to 1 with 2 being the cutoff for everything.
I like that. I like that. If that's okay.
So we
with
shoot for
everybody.
5 to 1, which is 8 hours of game.
Yes.
So someone message Golden Whirlwind to get in this voice chat, or to message us via text.
So the Traveler has arrived.
Message. I didn't want to hit message. I wanted to hit. Go back to Marvel. No, back to Marvel. Marvel. There we go.
So how
Mention.
much karma is in the team pool?
250.
Not now.
Oh, it got drained completely?
Yeah, to get me the Trouble Seeker, which worked out really well.
Okay.
That's why
Yes,
I asked
you are now
everyone.
my herald. You are the herald of the Traveler. So I guess you're the messenger.
So I'm going to change the group name to Travler Herald.
Just Traveler. The Guardians. The Guardians.
Traveler
Oh.
Of the galaxy?
Guardians.
No, just
Oh,
Guardians
yeah.
from Destiny. Eagle Genevieve. You here? Question mark.
By the way, do you remember the name of the seamstress who's making your costumes?
It wasn't Edna Mode. It was... Oh, shit. I know it. Something great. Something greatly.
I think so with an
Like
M.
Amazing Linda or something.
I make my own costume. Thank you very much. No mortal fabrics can.
Technically,
touch
my
this
costume,
divine
quote unquote, was just some armor because my costume was actually illusionary.
Yes, but
Wasn't
you've
it-
also
wasn't it-
commissioned her
Yeah,
make
to build
these
armor.
capes.
But anyway, I'm trying to remember what the heck her name is. Well, we can still
Isn't
get the
it
capes.
Amazing Linda?
I still want
I
the
want to
capes.
say it's Amazing Linda.
Yeah, that was her username on the website.
Wasn't it?
Yes, her username on the website is Amazing Linda.
We never actually learned her actual name.
Yeah, that's her name, Amazing Linda. Right? Is that what you mean?
I think we still stick with the capes in terms of having a cape.
No capes.
I mean, I'll have a cape.
Don't like cape.
My cape is ethereal.
I ordered a cloak.
Yeah, so did I actually. I ordered a cloak particularly. So
All
I
my
guess.
guardians must wear colored matching cloaks. With
Yeah.
insulated.
Well, as a
boots.
hunter, you would want a cloak.
Yes.
I guess I'd have a bond then. I guess whatever. Then she needs a mark. But anyway,
Was that her name, Fryo?
Her username is Amazing Linda, yes.
you never told us her
That's a-
actual name. We never asked her actual
that's
name.
not the name you wanted.
We'll have to talk. We have to call her, and after this whole meeting happens, and be like, we're going to change our costume slightly.
I could just do
No
it
more
for you.
cape. Everything is the same. Just no more cape logo. Thank you. Bye. Click. Keep the money for it. Just no more logo.
Calls back just to say that and hangs up again.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Watson, pleasure to meet you. Here's your payment, 1 gold bar, as per usual.
No, it's like you have this
As
lady,
per
Ashley. In fact,
usual.
can we give him Ashley as a contact?
Yeah, we'll have Ashley
My
as the contact.
secretary.
Your se-
Okay, Ashley is the one who launders your money for you,
Yay!
and I know her as well.
Actually, I should probably put
There you
her
go.
as a contact.
Have a gold bar. Have a gold bar.
So, Ashley.
Ashley.
What
By the way,
should
her name is Miriam, but we call her Ashley. Just accept it.
She's not a friend. What would she be?
She's mine.
Money woman.
Well, yeah, for
Where she gets the money, she doesn't know.
She knows. She knows exactly how she gets the money. But she makes the government not know.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds like an account.
She gets the money because I give it to her.
She's a secretary slash
I get it
accountant.
because she's
She's a
paid too
business
well.
contact for you, Blair.
You see, her pay is just whatever money she wants. Like,
So,
you want to go to Barbados for a weekend? Go to Barbados for a weekend.
so Traveler.
I paid in rubles today. There you go, your rubles. I saw a ruble once.
Well, wouldn't Ashley be like one of the worshippers of the Traveler?
No.
Nope.
She knows who he really is, and she works for him because she wants all the money. She's a businesswoman after all.
No.
Okay.
She's just my. She handles all my tax papers and financial income.
You're
from
a
all my-
church. You have no taxes.
You're right.
That's how you've been laundering the money, is church donations. Accepted.
I am
And the church has hired journalists to help spread its word.
I'm the Church of the Perpetual Tax Exemption.
No, Our Lady of Perpetual Exemption. That's what it's called.
Yes.
But no, this is perfect. We've got this. We're done.
Yes.
So, have you ever heard of... I think it's pinned on here, actually. Give me a second. It is... Right. Let me just copy this real quick. Jump. Copy this real quick. Make yourself a character on Dis. It is free. You just do it on the website. Ignore the whole click here, just $9.95. You can do it on the website for free.
All right.
And then I have a couple questions for you. So, question number 1. Are you okay with your voice being recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. Are you okay with your voice being put on a stream, which is live?
Sure.
Are you okay with your recording being put on YouTube?
Sure.
What would you like me to refer to you as during our sessions?
Toon Junkie. If you're not gonna call me by the.
I know. Do you want me to say the character name or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either the character name or Toon Junkie.
If you would like, you could change your name in here, like your nickname, to the Traveler.
Ooh, the Traveler.
Just so, because here's the deal: if I click a button here like this, and my stream is live, people can see your exact Discord name.
All right.
And I have no viewers, I have no followers, but just in case I ever do get them,
I follow you. I'm one of your followers.
you are the only follower.
And I think
Don't worry. You can all
Fryo
follow me.
is, you are, one of my real friends in real life is, I am. My regular account is a follower of my YouTube account. But the point is, just
right.
for safety's sake, are you okay with your profile image being put on a stream/YouTube video?
My profile picture.
Yes.
It might get you demonetized. It's the Golden Sun logo.
I'm not monetized.
All right.
But
then.
mine is my face in real life, and I'm okay with that because I'm the one owning the content. But if yours is something that would identify you, I have to ask that.
Unless you think I'm Golden Sun, I'm
It's
really
never
big.
going to be high def enough for people to
Fire.
see exactly what it is.
You're saying you're Isaac?
No, I'm Matthew. Can't you tell by the icon?
Anyway, and yeah, if you can get me that image of what you make of your character creator, both of you as you and you as
Traveler.
Alexander Brightly. Preferably use the same base model and then just change the clothing and color scheme.
Traveler. Traveler. All right.
Yep. So then, if you could just do that, and then put the picture in here, and I'll put it up on the Twitch stream. Have you seen my Twitch streams? You have not.
Nope.
Here is my Twitch channel if you want to catch up on the sessions. My YouTube channel is the exact same thing, but without the being on Twitch.
All right. Now I just got to figure out clothes.
Long story short, this is what's happened so far. There was this big convention held for people with powers. In this world, it's standard Marvel world with one big variation. During World War II, they made mutants in order to fight both Germany and Russia. And that's where almost all-powered people should come in this world now. It's a lot more common than it was in the regular Marvel universe. There was this big convention. It's still a heated topic. So they held this big convention. We went to it. Day 1, Ice Monster attacked. Day 2, we fought Mr. Mixius Pitalick's kid and Bane lady. And then some streaking lady who had crystals. Blew up the building. We managed to evacuate everyone.
Crystals?
Whatever Sonic attack lady that was throwing the crystals that we're researching. Anyway.
I thought it was a lady.
It's a lady. If it wasn't a lady,
I thought
it's a lady.
the sound was a feminine.
Yeah, it was explicitly a feminine high-pitched scream.
Yes, but who said it was a lady?
Anyway.
Oh.
So we got out of there. We regrouped at Moto's. So our characters are currently Golden Whirlwind, robot creation of Dr. M.O. Taro, renowned scientist. She's a diplomat. Then we have Flair, some poor kid who has powers, who doesn't want people to know he has powers, came to the convention curious. You got me, the person you would know.
Here. I can't be Bob Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's a lot bigger now in real life. You got me, who was, as you know him, a hardened detective who came from someplace far away. That's all you really know about me. Who's good at his job and is the best detective you've ever heard and gives you a lot of information on the regular, quote unquote. But you never remember what information he gives you. You just know you pay him a lot because he's good.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, after we got out of the convention, there was a bank robbery. We foiled that. Then we went to the mall because Flair's friend got deafened in the fight. Wanted to see the mall. We saw the Velociraptor boys and fought them and won, and then captured it and took it home with us. So we're in a lab.
Instead of giving it over to the police.
Yes, which cost us a lot of karma. I don't care.
I'm gonna pin the picture that I posted for a reference for it, if I can ever get back to it.
Especially after reading the thing on animals, because it explicitly says they could be killed by humans who don't know they're sentient. Which I'm really glad we kidnapped it now. But anyway.
I mean, it's the cutest thing you've ever seen. Even though we did kidnap it.
So anyway,
matter.
Continue. So other than that, the only other things we've happened is the crystals that grew out of the ground, as well as the machine that was discovered in the basement, are currently being researched in the lab. The crystals are all but done. We know that they were from an older thing that happened in Russia a long time ago, where whatever generated these crystals basically scorched Earth 2 armies. Just completely. There was one survivor, and he just had the worst case of PTSD imaginable. Just. All that was left was dust and crystals and this one guy. 2 armies went in, 1 guy came out.
All right. Oh, God. I should not be...
So now we've got what I have nicknamed the Death Portal that we're currently trying to fix, quote unquote, which is why you would be called in. And once we fix, quote unquote, this portal, something will happen.
Ooh, maybe it could be what jumpstarts your troublemaker powers. Ooh.
Maybe. Or it could also be why the Travler is there. I do have a plan to save Emotaro, but it's going to be a really complicated plan that involves a nuke. Anyway, that's not beside the point. Other than that, just so we don't have to do all of the explanations once we meet and you find out who I really am, I am a member of the Watchers, but not as powerful as them, obviously. Long story short, when I was a kid, my father was a scientist, my mother was a politician. He researched mostly harmless things. I even got to help him a couple times. One day, fancy man wearing a army uniform showed up talking to my father. I got bored, so I went into the lab, broke a beaker, got exposed to something really bad. Father saved me, but whatever I exposed decimated the race of beings I was in. Panicked after waking up from a pretty long coma. to, eventually feeling out I was the only one left, pulled the emergency alarm and got saved by Uatu, who took me in as a young child, raised me for the next couple hundred years, taught me fighting, taught me the skills I have today. Eventually, the powers that I had from being exposed to the chemical and the antidote to it started to manifest, and he taught me to control those powers. And so I came to Earth trying to prevent mutants from being kidnapped. That's my backstory. Yeah.
Not complicated at all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Danny's backstory is an angsty teenager who somehow got powers.
Yeah.
At least I'm not as complicated as Golden, though.
Golden
I
is
just
complicated.
mine's dirt.
Yeah, you were a god in another plane of existence, right? But got sent here by the darkness after losing the last city. This is why you're here and not saving the Guardians on Destiny 2 right now.
That's right.
Oh, this works out really well, actually, because the story of being exiled from his original plane works literally perfectly. That happened during the collapse. We need to make this canon. I'll have to call freaking Bungie and have this made canon. But anyway,
The leggings in this thing atrocious.
do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, let me just save this and re-upload my Shershock ohms. Alright, go. I'm also going to exit out Streamlabs now.